get across in the right position here. And I tell you, we got some stuff to say. Can you read that? Before we go anywhere, that's not the correct spelling, but I'm going to say Blwyddyn Newydd. Okay, that is Happy New Year in Welsh, but that's not the correct spelling, but it is to help you say it better. So look at that, Blwyddyn Newydd. Happy New Year in Welsh. I'm going to remind people that, but Happy New Year is what I'm saying. Blwyddyn Newydd, and that's how you say it in Welsh. I'm going to repeat that a few times, but yeah, getting ready for Blackburn. Getting ready for Blackburn. How was your year? How was it 2025? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it rotten? Well, hope 2026 is fantastic. Hoping it's fantastic. And sentiments from Maria. Yes, Maria. She says, Happy New Year, Stevie. Come on, Wrexham. Let's have a great 2026. And in return, I say to everybody, Blwyddyn Newydd. Happy New Year. Yes. Chris Cavlin down in Australia. Happy New Year to you, sir, as well, my friend. Good on you, buddy. Everyone, go you beautiful dragons. What a lovely sentiment to start the year. Go you beautiful dragons. I share that entirely. D. Scott, my man, how you doing, fella? Blwyddyn Newydd. Happy New Year to you, sir. Good morning, Stevie, and all. Let's start the year off with a win. 3 in a row. Audio is great. Wonderful. I guess the picture's not so great with this face on it. But hey, Blwyddyn Newydd. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. But I say, welcome in. Let's get that in the right place. There we go. Right on the edge. Different camera angle. Different place to put that plate. But hey, we're in. We're ready. Let's get into it. I'm going to go straight into the lineups. Night frequency. Blwyddyn Newydd. Blwyddyn Newydd. Happy New Year to you too. There's no audio, I don't think. Yeah, there is, buddy. We got audio. It's bouncing, and audio is great, said Scott. So just check your levels, night frequency. But everything seems to be good. Give me a double check on that, D. Scott. Audio is fine. Chris Cavlin, beautiful. Pickle kisser. Blwyddyn Newydd. Blwyddyn Newydd. Pickle kisser. Happy New Year to you, sir. Happy New Year. Good morning, crew. Good morning, everybody. I tell you what, it's going to be a happy day, happy day, happy day. And I tell you, I've got some interesting stats for you. But going to the stats and the lineups, first of all, I've done some research on Blackburn. You know I always do. And recently, no pre-games because it's been so tight with the Christmas and everything else. And don't forget, we dropped a show on what Wrexham need to stop now to make the 2026 playoffs. It's in the library. It's in the library. Frequency says, never mind, that's my bad, my end. I can hear it now. I'm glad you can hear, but can you see? That's the main thing. That's the main thing. But putting it this way, as a YouTuber, you got to say, you can have terrible video, but if you have terrible audio, that kills you in the water. You can have a lovely video, but if you've got no sound, you're dead as a dodo. Going to the stats on the doors here. Let's get into the lineups. Starting lineup with Blackburn Rovers, the home team. Rovers in goal pairs. Pretty steady. Been there the last 5. Has about 12 games on the season, but pairs in net. Litherland, number 40. Number 12, Miller. Number 15, McLaughlin. Expect to see McLaughlin busy in the central of defence. Absolutely. Pratt's as well. Been very tidy in defence. I'm going to go through the dimensions of their defence very shortly, but hey, no goals in quite some time. If you haven't known, 381 minutes Blackburn haven't been scored on in the league. That's 3+ games, yeah? Yeah. 4 games ago in the 79th minute when they got hit on. So they haven't been scored on in quite some time. We've got to bring goals today. Also in the lineup, number 19, Hedges. Number 6, Tronstadt. Number 24, Baradi doesn't always get in there, or Baraji doesn't always get in there. Cantwell, Todd Cantwell, the captain. You may well know Todd Cantwell from Norwich. You may know Todd Cantwell from Rangers in Scotland as well. He's been around, but he's not that old. He's been to the lofty heights of the Premier League, and he's now back in the Championship. He's been around, but he's not that old. He's been to the lofty heights of the Premier League, and he's now back in the Championship. So Todd Cantwell, the captain, normally has his blonde locks flowing everywhere. Hendrickson is starting with Ohashi. Couple of goals in the last 5. Dangerous. Looking at the subs. Let's have a look at the subs. Get that one out of the way. Thank you very much, my love. And big up to Maria, first one on the year. Well done, love. Substitutes. Toth, Pickering, Barrow, Atchison, Gardner, Hickman, Deneve, Powell, Doherty, Delamy. No good Johnson. Interesting. Nice. That's good for Wrexham. Wrexham's lineup looking like a canary. Not like a bus, Stevie. Get your strip on. You look like Connor Cody, a bag of shit. Come on, get ready. Hope you're laughing at that one. D. Scott, I'm old enough to know how about radio. Oh, yeah. How about radio? Do you know, I used to love radio games. I used to sit with my dad in the dark ages, the 70s and the 80s, not the 1870s, you bastards, but I used to sit in the dark ages and listen to the matches. It was fantastic. I hasten to add, listening to football on the radio is far better than watching it on television or on your tablet or on your computer screen, because what you can't see, you absolutely have to feel in the moments when you're there with the players. So as soon as the throw-in's coming in, you're there with that throw-in. As soon as the kick on goal comes in, you're there with that kick and the saves, and it just adds more atmosphere. I know it sounds crazy. If you've never watched a match by radio, you missed out, because it's fantastic. It is fantastic. Yeah, I'm old enough to know too, Scott. It's fantastic. But yes, looking at our lineup, the Canaries in yellow. We're not the Canaries, but someone called me a Canary, so I thought I'd use that again. And remember, Happy New Year. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. One more time. Just for those that need it phonetically highlighting, I thought I'd give you some phonetics today. Some Welsh phonetics. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. And that's how you phonetically break it down. That is not the spelling. It's just phonetics. I thought it would make it a lot easier for people worldwide to know how to say Blwyddyn Newydd Dda, not just in Patagonia, but in Australia, in Germany, in Holland, Poland, Bulgaria, you know, all the good countries. I'm joking. But everywhere around the world. So Blwyddyn Newydd Dda, Happy New Year to all of you. It's fantastic. Game is literally 9 minutes away. And as I know, I'm going to have a big slug of tea. 2 seconds. Watch this. You'll love this. And if I get a little peckish, I'm going to have a mince pie. Oh, yeah, it's ready there on the side. Let's see how long it takes Stevie to kill the pie. Aye. Beers and pies at the game. How long is it going to take? Yakida! Grim plays. Yakida. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. And sorry for shouting, gentlemen, but I do get a little excited in Welsh. But there's my mince pie. And let's see how long it takes Stevie. So eat the pies. Who's going to eat the pies? Yakida. Lovely. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Ty Humphries, New Year's Day, have overgone match live on TV. Couldn't be better, fella. Flirin Nivid, hapus down. Yes, my friend. Di, beautiful words. Eon. Ryan Reynolds. We've got Ryan Reynolds in the house. At Double R Reynolds. I call him Ryan Reynolds. It might well be Ryan. You never know. Yes. Happy New Year, everyone. Stevie is Gary Arctic Plane. Jerry Artrick Plane. That's lovely. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Oh, and that is a piping hot mug of tea. But how long is it going to take Stevie to kill the pie? Probably, if I'm getting peckish, might be by the end of the first when I need some energy. But by 60 or 70 minutes, I think it's going to have to be gone now, because the legs are going to be dead. I'm going to be sleepwalking, and we need those legs pumping, don't we? So eating the pies will keep us in there. Again, Ryan Reynolds, Double R Reynolds says, Happy New Year, everyone. Stevie is Jerry Actrick Plane. No, he's not. He might be talking. Pickle Kisser. Yeah, but the reason I attend this channel is because when I can't see the match, you paint a perfect picture of the match. Beautiful. I guess that's the education I had with my dad, listening to... it would have been BBC Radio. I know you hate the BBC. Listen to, it would have been BBC Radio. I know you hate the BBC. We all hate the bloody BBC, don't we? I'll tell you. But anyway, just having a joke here. It was BBC Radio, I can imagine. BBC Radio, back in the day, like it is now, goes right across the country. But it was a different animal back in the day. It really was a different animal. But yeah. Reading that again. Yeah, but the reason I attend this channel is because when I can't see the match, you paint a perfect picture of the match. Other commentators are painful to listen to. Nobody is in your lane, Steve. Thank you very much. Hey, I'll tell you what. If you're good, welcome in. If you're bad, welcome in. But if you're going to paint a bad picture, you're going to have to think about that again. But great point, Pickle Kisser. Night Frequency says, Happy New Year. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm hoping for an early birthday win for Wrexham. Come on, Wrexham. Come on. Let's have a birthday win for Night Frequency. It's got to happen. D. Scott, is Pickle Kisser talking about Jay Rodriguez? Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Jay Rodriguez, yeah. It's January, lads. Ladies, it's January. Shuts the back door 3 times. Bang, bang, bang. Get him gone. Get him gone. Get him gone. Anyway, if he has to play, he has to play. If he's on the bench, he's on the bench. Phil knows what he's doing. In Phil, we trust. But he's not exactly my taste. He might not be yours. Anyway. Hopefully we get that win, and a happy birthday to the Night Frequency. D. Scott says, is Pickle Kissy talking about Jay Rodriguez? I had to read that out. Di Humphries says, couldn't agree more. Brilliant. We're all on the same page. Unlike Jay Rodriguez. Looking at the lineup, we got 5 minutes to kick off. I'm just going to check on something here. Give me 2 seconds. 5 minutes to kick off. Is anything happening? We'll get a bit of noise going through. Something's going to come through pretty soon. If it does, we're there. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. We're in the stadium. Woohoo! Hey, I tell you, fair crowd building. We've still got 5 minutes to go. Still people coming in. You know people coming late. But, hey, line up for the Wrexham. Arthur's in goal. Arthur Okonkwo in goal. Dan Scarr. Dan Scarr gets back in, doing some time. Hyam and Doyle. So, no Cleworth. Cleworth's on the bench. Interesting. Maybe Parky sees something coming down the right wing, but I tell you what, who can replace Max Cleworth? I'll tell you who. Nobody. In midfield, Georgie Thomason. And we've got George Dobson is back again. The Georgies are back in the frame. Matty James is in there, and Ryan Longman again. And we got O'Brien as well. Up top. Gonna love this. Different dimension. I see intricate changes up top. Not just the crosses coming in, no big man, but I see intricate changes. Lovely Welsh flag in the crowd. Beautiful. The boys are coming out. Yes, we are. Wearing black training shirts, but I know we've got the yellow underneath. Dominic Hyam coming out. Arthur. Sammy Smith. Smith up front with Ollie Rathbone. Different dimension. And I've said we've become predictable recently. Yes, we've scored a bagload of goals in the last 2 games. That's a first. Beautiful. Made that continue. But I'm going to say, Smithy up top with Rathbone gives us different dimensions. If you can think that they're going to be giving Blackburn a run around in front of the goal, I think that's what we're looking at. I really do. So I like this lineup. I do. One more time from the bottom. Okonkwo, Scarr, Hyam, Doyle in defence, midfield, Thomason, Dobson, James and Longman. But up top, O'Brien, Rathbone, Smith. On the bench, just so as you know, Burton, Cody, Cleworth, Kakache, Barnett, Sheaf, Ashfield, Rodriguez, and Broadhead. There we go. There's the lineup. So let's get ready for the game. I can't wait. And I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and are having a great New Year's. I really hope you are. And right now, just waiting for things to get going. I have no sound on the TV, which is unusual, but I don't care. I got a picture. Like I said before, if you got no sound, you're dead in the water. I'm not going to be dead in the water today. Not a chance. But again, everybody, I hope you had a fantastic Christmas. And whatever happens this year, make it a big one. Make it a big one this year. Just lining up the screens here. Guys, give me a second. Got a beautiful screen lined up. Just need to get it perfect. There we go. Or maybe I can steal a little bit more. Hey, there you go. Perfect. Now we're in the slot. Getting back to it. Juan Manuel Leiva. ¿Quién me pasa la fija? Great, mate. Great. I would say increíble. Juan. Good morning. Bon matin. Buenos dias. Smithy's warming up on the side there. I'm glad to see Smith in getting time. I really am. I'm glad to see Smith get time. He looked very fit, very active in the last match. Phil's coming out, touching base with Mr. Ismail. There you go. Big hand tap with Valley Ismail. Ismail's record, 30% on the win ratio. I'm going to give you loads of stats as we rock on through. But hello. Everybody in the family, good morning. Remember, likes is what the videos need. We've got to get likes. There's a lovely picture of Mr. Windhouse on the bench. Andy Cannon's on the bench there, having a good time. Absolutely not playing. But again, that forward line. O'Brien, Rodriguez is on the bench. Thank God. Rathbone and Smith up top. Morning free pug show, 4:30 a.m. kickoffs. Yes, early. Hour. Stay wrapped up, stay warm, stay in bed. Min Miat, big up to you. Happy New Year. Blwyddyn Newydd. Free pug show, Blwyddyn Newydd. Man, it's 2 way early. Don't like these 4:30s. Try getting up talking. Woo! I had everything ready before I went to sleep for a power nap. And I went to sleep 4 hours before the match. Get up with an hour to spare. Everything's set up. And there's a lot to set up. There really is. But it's worth it. It's worth it. When it comes off like this, it's worth it. But anyway, let's get into some of the stats today. I want to give you some news as we're going through because I've got information to give you all the way through. I'm going to start with a little bit of Mr. Ismail, first of all, and Blackburn Rovers. Game going live now. Looking pretty damn good. Everybody get ready, get ready, get ready. Juan Manuel Leiva, where are you from, sir? Where are you from? Juan, where are you from? Game's going to go live. Your referee is Mr. Thomas Kirk. Thomas Kirk has done Premier League games, Championship games, Caribou Cup games this season. And he has given out red cards, 10 red cards, all career, not this season. Game is live. Here we go, guys. Game is live. Let's see what happens next. Coming back onto Blackburn's territory. Blackburn in a changed away in the home kit. I don't think I really appreciate Blackburn's kit, tell you the truth. I used to love their blue and white segment kit. Love that kit. I think it's a fantastic kit. That is Blackburn. This is not Blackburn's kit. Anywho, there's a reason for it. 28 seconds in, Mr. Ismail. Doing a decent job. Let's face it. The first half of the season for Blackburn Rovers was rotten. Call it the storm of red. Lost. Wrexham going through. Should be a free kick. Should be a free kick. Advantage awarded. I think the free kick would have been the best thing, referee. But anyway, he's bringing it back. Well done, referee. Mr. Kirks agrees with me. Keep laughing. Keep laughing. How long's the pie going to last? Remember, if you're just tuning up, how long is the pie going to last? What minute am I going to eat this pie? And it's a mince pie. Yes. No custard. I got custard upstairs if I want it. But no custard right now. Free kick coming up. Let's put one in nice and early. Let's put one nice and early. Looks like a Maltese cross. It's like the Templar cross on the shirt of Blackburn Rovers. One big line. Let's have a look. Todd Cantwell standing there in front of it. Ball goes wide. That is horrendous. Giving Scar no chance. Where the heck were you putting that one, Dobby? Tell you. Horrendous kick. Horrendous. Wrexham in possession now on their own halfway line. Nothing gained, nothing lost. Ball down the left side, doesn't get there. Well intercepted. Blackburn looking to go the other way. Good pressure so far. We're playing in their half. That's where we need to keep it. Nice play so far by Wrexham. We're in their half. Five goals, 4 goals, impossible. You know, when I think about the goals for this game, I was thinking about earlier, lovely ball over to the right side. Ryan Lungman now goes inside, takes a shot, gets blocked. Nice idea, Ryan. Wrexham still in possession. The last away win for Wrexham, you're going to shake your heads at this one. But the last away win for Wrexham coming up 18 matches ago. 18 matches ago. Yeah, in the league, 18 matches ago. Do you know when? Well, they were wearing this yellow colour, and they then were Norwich City, and we beat them 3-1. Do you remember? 18 matches ago. That came after the 2-0 win at Millwall. Since then, draw, losses, draw. We need a win. If we're going to make the playoffs, goals is great, but wins on the road is the only place we need to really majorly improve on. Wins on the road, that'll get us up the table. Win a match at home, lose or draw away, you kind of stuttering up the table. You're not moving up. But anyway, Blackburn still on their edge of their penalty area, doing exactly what they did in the game at Wrexham. They're playing the tic-tac-toe all over the field, playing themselves into trouble and out of trouble, but playing themselves through trouble. They'd be far wiser to launch it down the field and address it and get up the field. But so far, so good. Wrexham, major pressure, 3 minutes in, wearing the lovely yellow Welsh national colours. It's got the Welsh flag on the back. O'Brien taps off. Not a good pass off. Blackburn coming up with the ball, and O'Brien knocks it out. Not the best touch by O'Brien, but hey, Free Puck Show, yes, lots of changes today. Absolutely, absolutely. Rotating the squad, maybe a few little niggles, getting them through the Christmas period, the New Year period, where we've had a lot of games come at us, but there's nothing new with that for everybody listening. The games are coming thick and fast all the time. Wouldn't you agree? I think so, no? I really do. I really do. And don't forget, we're the only guys live right now. All the other games coming too. Di Humphrey's strong start. I agree, Di. Very strong start. We're doing pretty good. Good sign. Nearly 5 minutes in, and we're not rocking. And Ewood Park sometimes can be a difficult place to go, no? Excuse me, lovely cup of tea. Oh, I'm loving it. Free kick coming up the break. No free kick. Well done, Mr. Kirk. Thomas Kirk, referee, doing a bloody good job. Jonathan Bickerdike is one of your linesmen. The other linesman is Jacob Graham. Your fourth official is Matthew Donoghue. Wrexham playing out of defence. George Dobson on the right side, coming up to halfway. Strolling with the ball, looking around. Takes a touch, kills the play. Takes a touch, kills the play. Takes a touch. Ollie Rathbone back to George Dobson. George Dobson dispossessed. Doesn't look behind him. Sleepwalking, giving up possession. Be a little aware, George. Be a little aware. Blackburn coming down the left side now. Ohashi on the ball. Lovely little strike off. Cross comes in. Lovely cross. Who's on the end of it? Far side. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Shot open, over and wide. Not really what you would say the quality shot. But hey, Blackburn showing intent. Nice move down the side. Dan Scar tries to stop the move. And George Dobson tries to stop the move, but both too late at the moment. Kien wins. Kien wins. Beautiful. Juan Manuel Leiva says Kien wins. Kien is who in Spanish. So Kien wins. Who wins? You know, this looks like even Stevens on the door. You have to say, Wrexham's form coming in, 2 wins, looking good. But the real killer and the real issue, the mission for today, is to win 1-0 Wrexham. Win 1-0 today, Wrexham. This doesn't need to be a bag of goals. If it is, love it. And who doesn't want to see Wrexham put 5 goals in again or 3 again? It's a lovely thing. Once you start scoring, you've got to keep scoring. Teams that score goals gain confidence and score goals more often and move up the table. That's what we're looking for. But Kien wins. Who wins? Pretty even, but I'd say a 1-0 for Wrexham is the mission. Why? Because Blackburn haven't conceded in, let me think now, 388 minutes and ticking. 388 minutes and ticking. 4 games ago, they were last scored on. Since then, they had a 2-0 win, a 0-0 draw, and a 0-0 draw. So, in 2 games, they've neither scored or conceded. Wrexham, last 3 games, hey, you've seen yourself. The 5-3, amazing game that was. Amazing game. It could have been a 3-3, but it turns out 5-3. Right now, I'm seeing a 1-0 away win for Wrexham, but you've got to get that first goal. If Blackburn score the first goal, they're going to lock it up. And remember, the game in Wrexham at the Kairas was a 1-1 tie. Preston, all the big teams have come through. Blackburn weren't treated like a big team. Ismail made his team big on the day, and they were winning 1-0 right until, I believe it was the 94th minute, and Maxi Cleworth got the equaliser for the 1-1. Hahashi on the ball now, turns, spins, keeps possession, channels it back. Blackburn now along the back line. But again, that last match was a 1-1. This one could end the same way. And Rovers, 10 draws on the season. You never know. You never know. You never know. Give you one more bit of detail for Blackburn. Blackburn's last 5, 1 win, 3 draws, 1 loss. Clean sheets back to back. And hey, you've heard about the streak. 389 minutes now and growing. So therefore, I'm saying it's probably a 1-0. Going back to the game and into the chat. Di Humphrey's strong start, absolutely. D Scott, a lot of starters need a rest. You could say that, absolutely. And if we're going to get through this season, rotation is something you got to do. And Phil knows about rotation. Ball all the way through. Arthur gets a touch. Nice to see it. Great following in behind the goal there. Huge turnout by the Red Dragons. Huge turnout. Lovely to see it. No, it's not the greatest journey to travel to Blackburn from Wrexham, but it is indeed a journey. Wrexham now trying to get the ball flowing. Again, Ollie Rathbone a little bit short. And remember, Ollie Rathbone, although he's done great so far in the few games he's played, he's still not matched for it. Oshashi takes the shot, blocked. Ray James brings the ball out, looking for Ryan. James gets it back, but it's overshot. Again, just a little bit more calmness needed as they come out of defence. Wrexham playing on the high notes, on the foot, going forward, looking for things to happen, dictating the play. And as I say every time, dominate your day. Wrexham so far are dominating their day. The only thing they need to do is to add something into the back of the net. Free kick coming up. Play on, says the referee. Ollie Rathbone fouled again, but he comes through it. Well done. Nice to see Ollie take a knock. Now you know he can make it. Coming up to 10 minutes. 0-0 so far. 0-0 so far. Plenty of play to go. Plenty of things to happen still. How long is the pie going to last? I'm getting hungry already. Woo! Who doesn't like a mince pie? And if you put weight on over Christmas, well, just do a few steps outside. You'll be fine. Wrexham moving now forward with the ball. Matty James slides it over the top. It's going to get there. Smithy running on. Let the shot go, son. Let the shot go. I tell you. Get in the back of the net. Sammy Smith. Beautiful dimension. He's got the speed to get it. The way the ball was allowed to go over the top of the Blackburn Rovers defence, I'm telling you, they need a kick up the ass for that. But the 1-0 is there right now. What we need to do is protect that 1-0 for the next 5 minutes. Fantastic finish by Smithy. That'll do nothing but good for his confidence and help to keep Windhouse on the bench. Help to get the pressure going. Free Poke Show says, let's go. Ball over the top. He lets that go through, but a defender could have got the head on that and a great shot. Bounce beats the keeper. Watch the bounce beat the keeper. Now the defender. I'm saying he could get something on his head there. And a goal inside the post. Fantastic finish by Smithy. But McLaughlin, I tell you now, he's got to take some of the burden there. Keeper beaten at the near post. I tell you, keeper's got to take some there. Pairs beaten for the first time in nearly 340 minutes. Wrexham breaking another record. Aha! Di Humphries, get in there. Picklekisser, get in there. Get in there. Yoo-hoo! Free Pug Show. Really happy for Smith. Absolutely. Hey. Woo! What a lovely day. I tell you. Let's have a look. Woo-hoo! Beautiful finish by Smithy, I tell you. Wrexham up to 9th as we speak, my loves. Woo-hoo! Top 10 team now in 9th position. How can we get there? Oh, Di Humphries, great goal. Yes. It was a great goal. Nicely struck. Ball over the top. Matty James, another assist. If we get another one, I tell you, confidence will go through the bloody roof, and that's what we need. We need a second goal. Remember, we need the insurance marker. Not going to be greedy. It'll take a little while, but if we can sting them twice in quick succession and really make them nervous and get that crowd on their backs, beautiful. Again, nice release from Matty James. Different dimension. Small guys, free kick coming up to Wrexham. Beautiful. Well done, George. George Thomason. He's coming of age. Sammy Smith just came of age. Another big goal for him. And when Sam scores, he normally scores really nice goals, yeah? So get in there, everybody. Great goal, 1-0. Bit of a shocker. You did expect the keeper to maybe get something on that, but again, that bounce. And Sammy really hit through the ball. Beautiful, 1-0, I tell you. Can we get another win? That would be so nice. Sammy, nice tap off. Come on, Ollie. Oh, I tell you, just close. Oh, I tell you, Ollie, you knew it. Watch this again. Nice tap off, Smithy to Ollie. The small man syndrome is doing beautiful. Neither are small men, but they're not like 6'20" like Kiefer, 6'5". They're not huge men like Kiefer. They're smaller men. But the small man syndrome is lighter, less problems spinning, gravity to spin, to take it. Digging this, let's go. Happy New Year. Blwyddyn Newydd, my friend. Happy New Year. Just got out of bed. Better late than never. You always get out of bed late, come late, and bring us a goal. Absolutely digging this, mate. Loving it. Free Pug Show, my prediction was 2-0 Wrexham. Hey, let's have it. Come on. Corner in. That's a nice one. Back post. Get on there. Another corner coming up. Should be a free kick, I think. Smithy leaning on him. Referee bringing the free kick. David Owen Williams, Wrexham now 8th. Now 8th, are they? Let me check again. Thank you, David. I just saw they were 9th, but they're 8th now. Woo! Dizzy. Bloody dizzy, eh? I tell you, we've got to put these wins back to back, like I said a couple of pre-games ago. We've got to put the wins back to back. And wins on the road is one of the key essentials we need to fix. We've got 2 on the road all season. Key essential. I'm telling you now, we need to take that to 7 or 8 wins on the season, away from home, away from the Queiroz, and that will get us very close to a playoff spot. Let me tell you, if you want to know how we're going to make the playoffs, get back in the library after this. There's a show being released a couple of days ago. What Wrexham need to stop now? Beautiful interception there. Lovely play, lovely play. Danskar playing a fantastic game. Coughing it up, though, on the wide side. Ball coming in. Corner? No. Ball was out. Offside? Offside, she says. Offside, he says. But, yeah. What a match we've got coming up. Like I say, wins on the road. If we can get 8 on the road for the season, that'll get us so close to playoff land. But the home form has to still be like a fortress. Ismail, the coach, he's not the man for Blackburn Rovers. I'll tell you now. I tell you now. He's not the guy to take him to the glory land. Fair coach, but 36 matches in charge. He's only won 11 in 36. 33% win ratio. Not the best. Ollie Rathbone now with the ball. Wrexham trying to keep possession in Blackburn's half. Blackburn coming up with possession on their own goal line pretty much. Having problems getting forward, Blackburn, and this is a great sign for the pressure that Wrexham are bringing. George Dobson fighting tooth and nail for the ball. No free kicks, says the referee. But hey, 1-0 up, 15 in. And David Owen Williams lets us know that we are now in 8th. Sign up, be in the family, David. Join the family, like, subscribe, my friend. We are all one big happy family here. Worldwide, Wrexham is what we are. And we do recognize the OGs at the heart of the galaxy in Wrexham. Absolutely. But we're all one. One is all we are. We're all in the same family. And I'm loving it, wearing the yellow shirt. And I'd like to see something good today. So far, it's been brilliant. Ball over the top now. Smithy battling away, and he's going to cause some problems. O'Brien in the mix. Smithy now gets it back to O'Brien, pushing it wide. Lovely. Gets it on the left wing. Jimmy Mack has one more match to serve in his ban. If you just wanted to know, the 3 ban for violent play. Going to have to be quick with that one. Ball going out of play. Yes, you got to speed it up. Come on, Dominic. I know you're not probably used to this right side of the field. Doing a good job so far. Look where Phil Parkinson puts Dominic Hyam week to week. And if you want to know, every game plan that we come up with, Dominic Hyam has had to be adjusted. He's been on the left side. He's been in the middle of defense. He's now on the right side of defense. He's got 2 feet. He's got 2 decent feet. A lot of players only have 1 foot. He's got 2. Ball over the top. Smithy can't get it. Fighting for it. Gets in there now, gets a head on it. Wrexham, Smithy puts it wide. O'Brien comes up with the scraps on our own halfway line now. Ball through. Callum Doyle to O'Brien. Ball down the line. Back to O'Brien. Back to Doyle. Boyle shoots the ball down the line. And out for a throw-in coming up. Keep it in play. I tell you what, very scrappy at the moment, as you can see. Head tennis, foot tennis, but no one wants to keep down. Take a shot, my friend. Ollie Rathbone, it's been whistled down. Unlucky. Smithy offside. So far, I got to say, and it can change at any time, Rovers look a little, I'm not going to say it, but I will. They're looking a little bit soft at the moment. They need to start riding the challenge, win the first balls. Right now, Wrexham's got the levy on the first balls and the second balls. And as the game in control, Todd Contwell, there he is with his lovely locks. Ex-Norwich, ex-Rangers, ex-everything. Now with Blackburn Rovers. Well, Steve says, great Xmas win. New year looking good. Mullin on the way back. Yes, Paulie Mullin on the way back, I tell you. If he could come back and stick and not go out again, that'd be great for Paul. But will he? Will he? We'll have to wait and see. He's obviously fit, up and running. He scored a goal here and there, not a bag load. But is he coming back to stick? It would be lovely. But if he isn't sticking, where's he going next? But Paul Mullin coming back. Yes, absolutely brilliant, Stevie. Well, Steve, Blwyddyn newydd dda, my friend. Blwyddyn newydd dda. Happy New Year. Free Puck Show says, do we expect McLean to make it back in the lineup? I feel like we have looked a lot better without him. It's kind of funny you say that. James McLean has certain moments where he's brilliant and then certain moments where he's not. But if we can think of the great defensive plays he's made, few games ago, kicking off the line, clearing in front of the line, he's done some amazing things in defense. And maybe he's slowing down up front. But some of them crosses are still coming in. So for the time being, definitely the captain's looking more squaddish than teamish. But I think we can hold on to him till the end of the season. At the end of the season, I think James may well hang him up. So I think you're partially right with that one. Absolutely, Free Pug Show. Absolutely. Wrexham now with the ball in their own half, keeping possession nicely. Smithy comes in, wins a real tough challenge. I tell you what, no free kick. But I tell you, he comes out strong. I think, to be honest, Smithy and Windass, who offers you most on the defensive side? Who offers you most on the offensive side? Vote similar. Ohashi now with the ball, left side, passes it off. Cantwell, number 10, lays it off now. McLaughlin goes wide. Down the right side now, inside Wrexham's half. Blackburn channeling the ball backwards toward the halfway line. Missed touch there, going all the way over halfway. And that's really is a sign of Blackburn's day. They're there, but they haven't found their touch just yet. Cantwell now going down, wants the free kick, no free kick. Ollie Rathbone moving forward with speed. Rathbone tearing down the right wing to Longman. Longman puts the cross in. Great cross, back post. Oh, I tell you, could have been 2-0 there. Smithy on target again. Great forward action. Come on, the town. Solid start. Phil J. Weston. Blwyddyn newydd dda, Phil. Blwyddyn newydd dda, Phil. I tell you, woof. Free Pug Show. No, Paul will go back out again. There you go. You've heard it from Free Pug Show. Look at that ball. Look at that ball. I tell you, Smithy not far off target, but look at that ball across. What a great one. You're asking a lot from Smithy to hit the target, but I tell you, that could have been 2-0. That could have been lights out. Wrexham all over Blackburn at the moment. And again, Blackburn using the long ball to get out now, but they want to try and play the tic-tac-toe. That's coming down on Valerian Ismail, the coach. If you want a tic-tac-toe when you're under the gun, I think that's suicide. If you got your coach on the sideline, Mr. Ismail, what he needs to do is tell his guys, get that ball long, get out of danger quick. Wrexham do not piss around with the ball at the back. We haven't pissed around with the ball at the back for years. Phil doesn't play that way. He's an old-fashioned coach. Doyley wins that beautiful challenge all the way down a field to the left wing. O'Brien fights now. Ball coming back the other way, going out for throw-in at halfway. Wrexham ball. But again, Ismail sets his team up. We saw the same formation, the same style of play, sticking to the tic-tac-toe, but really not coming up with much in front of net. Remember, he's a 30% win ratio coach. That's 3 wins in 10. Right now, they're not 3 in 10. Ball into the middle. Smithy has it. Well tackled. Wrexham losing possession. Ohashi comes up with it on the left wing in his own half, and it will be a Wrexham throw-in. That should be a Wrexham throw-in, my friend. Are you blind? Jeez, man. Longman down, took one to the ankle, taking a little while. Octo gifted experience. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Blwyddyn newydd dda. And if you don't know how to spell it, look at the screen now. That's hooked on phonics for you. If you look at the screen now, I've written it down for you so you can read it in phonetics. Blwyddyn newydd dda. Blwyddyn newydd dda. But with a with on the with. Blwyddyn newydd dda. There you go. Happy New Year, everybody. And really have a happy New Year. Hendrickson tries to keep the ball in, keeps the ball in. Wrexham defending stoutly on the edge of the box. Lovely play. Be careful with this. I tell you what, don't be diving on the ball. Don't be diving on the ball. That's a little risky. If you didn't get the foul, you're giving up a penalty for Litherland, who didn't do anything but follow you. Be careful on that ball. Watch Georgie Thompson right now on that replay. Hits the arm, should be a free kick straight away, but it's what happens next. The grabbing, Litherland gets the ball through, arm around it. All Litherland needs to do is probably go down easy, and you got a questionable penalty. Like, as George goes down like that, so can Litherland to win a free kick. Phil J. Weston come on to town. Solid start. Currently 8th in the live table. Beautiful. David Owen Williams gets the backup from Phil J. Weston. Love it, love it, love it. OGs in Wrexham. Beautiful. Octo Gifted Experience. Happy New Year, my man. Happy New Year. It's all happening today. Remember, we're the first game on the weekend. A win's what we need. That would, if it happens, be 3 wins back-to-back for the Red Dragons. And I tell you, that would be the best form of the season, and the season's been bloody good. Anybody, if you're disappointed with this season, I ask you to just think where we were years ago and where we are now and how we are sitting and where we are sitting and what league we're in. And it is absolutely dreamland. Call us Hollywood if you want, because of the picture and the story. But look on the field and look at the sweat, blood, tears, and grit that this club has put out on that field, and the fans in the crowd and worldwide. We are rocking, people. We are bloody rocking. Throw-in coming in into Wrexham's penalty area. Ball gets in there on the edge of the box, headed out on the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Scrappy. People looking for the free kick. Looks like a handball. Smithy's going to take that one, but outside the box. Dangerous position now. Dangerous position. Probably about 20 yards, 19 to 20 yards out. Take a look at the replay. Bang comes in. It's off the arm of Longman. Smithy's standing, but off the arm of Longman. There you go. Very lucky. And his arm's not down the side of his body, but I ask you, how can your arm be down the side of your body when you're trying to balance yourself in midair? It makes that rule a little bit of a mockery. And back in the day when football was real, that would not have been a handball. That would have been accidental handball, which seems, without a rule change, to have disappeared. Accidental handball at the discretion of the man or the woman in black. Here we have a man, Mr. Kirk. But accidental handball. Where has that gone? Like when a player runs in front of you and dives in front of you and gets a foul for diving in front of you. How did that rule become a rule? Anyway, Todd Cantwell on the box. Definitely very skilled, very gifted. It could be going in. Got to be very careful. Arthur, you've got to be on your game. That wall has got to do its job. Cantwell now, the ball's live. Here we go. Shot comes in. Hits the wall. Beautiful League team. Is he had some form with Norwich in the Championship a few years back, then went to the Premiership and flatlined. Rangers picked him up because he was in the Premier League with a team that went down. So a relegated guy gets to go to Rangers in Scotland. Didn't really do anything magically up there. Wasn't terrible. But look where he is now. For him to excel, he needs to get on a big team. He needs to surround himself with bigger, better players. He'd do better there. Phil's having a word with the referee, the 4th official. Smithy gets up there. Ali gets up there. Smith gets up there. Wrexham fighting. Then first battles are most important. You got to win the first battle and then the second ball. Pears on the edge of his box. Blackburn goalkeeper with the ball on the edge of the box. Again, Blackburn sitting deep, very deep. Going long now. Ball over the top. That's a fine ball all the way through to Arthur Okonkwo. Arthur needs to just take it easy, calm it down, roll it out. Phil J. Weston says, I like to see Mullins stay at Wrexham as a club ambassador or something. If he doesn't want to carry on playing, he's in his early 30s now. Brilliant point, Phil. Brilliant point. Remember talking with you about this about maybe a year ago, yeah? We were all talking about what's going to happen with Paul, the injuries and the form, and then he goes out to Wigan, da-da-da-da-da. And we did say back then that he would be the classic club ambassador. And then he could continue to be in Deadpool movies. What do you think? Welsh Pool is not over. Paul Mullin, ball still in, guys. Ball still in, or is it out? Apparently, it's went out. But yeah, Paul Mullin, great point, Phil. Great point. 28 minutes gone. Dominic Hyam, the right back for the day. Normally left back, normally the centre back. I love him at centre back. I feel so good with Hyam in the middle. It just gives me that confidence. Wrexham now moving forward. Smithy now going to be challenged. Free kick coming up, referee. Yes, it is. Another free kick against Baraji, and that is going to bring out Cello, Lello, Gelb, Lello. Yellow card for Mr. Baraji. Have a look. Definitely a late foul. Yeah, definitely a late foul. You can call that all day long. And he had defenders ready to take the challenge on with Smith. What a numbnut. Yellow card. Keep laughing. Baraji in the book. But yeah, Phil G. Weston, Paulie Mullin. Who doesn't remember all those goals he scored? Holy moly, holy moly. Taking a look down the line now. Blackburn with a high line. I think that line's inviting someone in behind. I tell you what, dangerous line. If I was McLaughlin, I'd be getting everybody on that line. Dangerous. A lot of space in front of goal. Ball going through. Should be a goal kick. Should be a goal kick. But again, that line was really high. I do not like a high line. Boy, oh boy, I don't. You can run through at speed. If your defensive line is on the line of the penalty area, there's less speed for forwards to run at pace. You bring that line out higher, every forward now can run at pace and attack the ball. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Blackburn again, moving it. Pratt, another mainstayer. McLaughlin, another mainstayer. But again, for my money, Blackburn are making life hard for themselves with the style of play that they're adopting. Phil Parkins has done his homework beautifully. Up goes Smithy. In goes Rathbone. Wins the ball. Surrounded by four guys immediately. It's as if they look at Ollie Rathbone as if he's maybe Messi, Ronaldo, or maybe just Ollie Rathbone. But they cover him with players as soon as he gets the ball. George Dobson now passes it back under pressure. Dominic Hyam takes a touch, has a look, not in any pressure. Beautiful ball, picks out Rathbone in the middle, unmarked. Ollie now goes past one, goes past two, don't go past three. Wrexham keeping possession. Callum Doyle strides forward. Well done, Kyle Doyle. Lays the ball off. Cross has got to come in. Kyle Doyle lays the ball off. Cross has got to come in. And it's going to go out for a corner. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Well played. Well kept in. Goes out for throw-in now. Well played there. Miller keeping the ball in. Not happy with it. Tell you what, looking at the faces, looking at the body language on Blackburn Rovers, they are not having a good day at all. At all. At all. Let's hope it stays that way. I can see that lifeless crowd, and I want that lifeless crowd of Rovers fans to stay lifeless if it can. Because if it does stay quiet, it means Wrexham's doing a fine job. Longman all the way back to Doyley. Doyley now. Arthur Conquo kicks it long from his own penalty area, going over halfway. Smithy on the right wing, fights for the ball, gets a touch, goes out of play, but it is a Wrexham throw-in. Longman, Ryan Longman, Calamity James' best man. Longman, Strongman on the ball, wise play, comes inside. Scar dashes for it, but he doesn't need to. Callum's got it easy. Callum gets the ball back. Nice play again. O'Brien over the top, not the right play. Nice idea. Again, Blackburn under pressure. Wrexham storming forward. Ball hit long over halfway. Wrexham coming up with the ball. Again, Matty James comes in, silences the trouble, deadens the problems, and has calmness. Gets the ball back, calls for the ball, gets the ball back. There's a man who's really alive this match. The man who assisted Smithy on the first. Hopefully we get another one. Wrexham moving forward now. Ollie Rathbone comes inside. Doesn't get the ball through. Taps it off. The left wing still has it. Ball down the line now. Callum Doyle in the corner. Free kick. Looking for the dive. Looking for the dive. I tell you what. Even Callum Doyle is laughing his arse off. Laughing his arse off. Probably the most pathetic dive ever. Watch this. Little hand on the back. 10 minutes later, Doyle's going down. Arms outstretched. I tell you, he's definitely not from South America, Mr. Callum Doyle. Let's put it that way. The easiest foul you're ever going to get. The pie is still alive. The pie is still alive. Di Humphries, faces of Blackburn. Faces of the Black. Di Humphries, faces of the Blackburn. Faces. Do that. Get the win. Ball coming in. Lovely cross. Get in there, lads. Come on. Going wide. Going wide. Looks like it's a corner. Again, I've seen a lot of good things. You have too. But yeah, Di, got to agree. Faces of the Blackburn players says a lot. a lot. A lot. It really does. It really does. George Thomason going over. George, put one in on the back post again, please. 2-0. Thank you very much. That would be absolutely glorious. 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 And remember, Wrexham has scored on a team that hasn't been scored on in nearly 400 minutes. I believe it's 389. That is another record-breaking attempt by Wrexham. We've got all the big men in the box now. George Thomason. Come on, George. Put a beauty in there. Back post. Back post. Back post. That's going back post. Come on. Ooh, I tell you. We need someone standing on that back post just to head it off your head as it's coming in the goal. Watch this. Someone standing at the back. Bloody hell, that didn't miss by much, eh? Holy moly. Nice one, Georgie. But not good enough, George. Get it on net. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. You got to laugh. Come on. Remember, I'm a sarcastic bugger. Blackburn now on their own penalty area. Again, looking for something to do. Goes to the right side, passes it off. Not going far forward, tic-tac-toeing back in front of their own penalty area again. Moving now up to halfway. Moving down to the left side. Ball over the top left side. Going all the way through, headed through. Cleared by Dan Scarr. Big boot and up and under going to halfway. But it was offside again. The only danger we have with Wrexham right now is that we get a little too comfortable. We cannot become comfortable in this match. We've got to keep it going. 35 minutes in and the pie is still alive. When is Stevie going to kill the pie? The pies and the beers. It's pies and tea for me for now. But yeah, I got to agree. Faces of the Blackburn Rovers players dead. Arthur, long kick now coming up. Going over halfway, from halfway in his own half, on the edge of the box. Smithy brings it down, wins it. Wrexham in possession. Nice foul, I tell you what. That is dirty. That is dirty. That is dirty. That is dirty. Come on. Come on. Thank you, Mr. Cook. Shut up, Mr. Cantwell. Piss off. Dirty. No need for that. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Look at that. Look at that. That is not yellow. That is red. That is not yellow. Tell me, people, is it yellow? Is it red? Is it yellow? Is it red? What are you thinking? Is it yellow? Is it red? I tell you, Cantwell, you little Cantwell, got away with one there. Yeah, man, that's definitely not a yellow. I tell you, you go to any league in the world where they VAR that's red. He's gone. He's giving the bench the thumbs up. He's okay, but holy moly, I tell you, that's not right. That's not right. That's never yellow in a billion years. 36 minutes gone. Cantwell needs to watch himself carefully now, sitting on a yellow. But in my opinion, that was not yellow. Matty James now with the free kick. Beautiful ball in. Not going to make it. On the edge of the box. Keeper's got to come. Come on, Ollie. Take it. Oh, net! Come on! That's how you answer it. Shut your face, Cantwell. Rathbone in there. 2-0. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. 2-0. Come on. Just like you want it. Just like you want it. Maria, how you doing? Get in there. Come on. Get in. Free poke show. Let's go. Well done, ladies. Well done, ladies. Yes. Get in there. 2-0. Blackburn Rovers fans are absolutely, what the hell's going on? Di Humphries up the town. But Ollie may well be going off, you know. Like when he hit through that ball, that was man and ball. He might well be taken off at half-time just to keep him good. But hey, come on down. Ball through. Should have been cleared. Had the opportunity to clear. Is digging this. Number 20, my man. Let's go. Says digging this. Absolutely gorgeous. 2-0 on the road. Happy New Year. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Yeah. Da. Beautiful. 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 Oh, he got all of that. I mean, talk about impact player since he came back. Wow. D. Scott, deliberate attempt to injure. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Got to agree with you, bro. Got to agree with you, Scott. Definite intent to injure. And tell you, in the world of football justice, or the soccer gods or the football gods coming down and looking nicely on Wrexham, that goal was justice because Rathbone was on the way to make a move forward. And it's not the first time that a Wrexham player has been hacked down this match. Corner coming up. Well done, Georgie Thomason. Clears the danger straight away. We've got to keep this together for the next 7 minutes plus added time. 2-0 right now. It's got to stay as it is. Ollie's going off. Ollie's going off. Is he going off? No, he's just marking time. He's marking time. I thought he was heading to the line. Woof. Keep your eye on Ollie. Does he come back out in the second half? I thought he was being called over to change out, but maybe he will still. Let's keep an eye on Ollie Rathbone. Ball coming in. Nice corner. Nice corner. Headed out. Edge of the box shot coming in. Great shot, I tell you. And a man down. Great shot. I think that's gone straight into the boys. I think, yeah, Smithy's got his hand on the boys. That can be a bit painful. Let's see exactly where it hits. Have a look close. You see Smithy in the middle. Watch Smithy in the middle. Watch Smithy. Oh, yeah. That's right on the number. That's on the number. That's going to be an experience. Pickle kisser. Time to grab the run, folks. Only thing missing for me is Cabby cameo. Cabby, come on. He's sleeping. He's turned into a little lazy bum recently. He likes his late sleeps. I mean, it's early in the morning, so Cabby might not be here, but he loves his late sleeps. Ollie Rathbone, running. But I'd tell you, that there on Ollie Rathbone, Pickle kisser, absolutely. Everybody else, D. Scott, deliberate attempt to injure, red. Maria, early kickoff bet on my account. Aki Wrexham, yes, nice. Nice one. Bring it home, 2-0. And Free Pug Show, I believe Free Pug Show predicted 2-0. Tell me if I'm wrong on that Free Pug Show, but I'm believing you're saying 2-0 on the day, yeah? That's what I'm thinking you said. Octo Gifted Experience was going to say, don't tinker a whole game player. Short, sharp shot guy. Yes. Ball down the right side now. No one chasing. Keeper comes out of his box. And Blackburn looking for the first time very uncertain in defence. Fans at home not enjoying this. You can hear them. Wrexham fans, you can hear them loving it. And I tell you, pressure's on Ismail. How long does this guy keep the job? How long does he keep the job? I know that Blackburn were horrendous at the start of the season and they've got better recently, but all those matches were under his tenure. If anybody's got to go, it's him. There are players on Blackburn's team that can be making a better fist of this match with a coach with different tactics. That's what I'm saying. Wrexham on the ball now. 2-0 up. Blinding performance so far on the road. Goals from Smith and our own Lionel Messi, a.k.a. hard-working Ollie Rathbone, on the ball again. Looks like he's doing okay. He's still hobbling. So he's got, I would say, a possible tear down the left side of his shin. Wrexham on their own penalty area now, painting the ball, taking a touch. Ball goes long, over halfway, down the left wing again. It's going to go straight out for a throw-in. O'Brien says, thank you, but I can't get there. Free Pug Show did say 2-0, but she says, let's go for more. Absolutely. Othbone, Octo Gifted Experience, Rathbone. Absolutely. Blackburn now, Cantwell over halfway, loses the ball, not having a great day, not really achieving too much, but he does have quality to do so. He's one of those players that just skips along. He's one of those lazy forwards, if you know what I'm saying. If you're a midfielder, you'll love that one. But he's one of those lazy forwards. He doesn't come back and hustle. Oh, I tell you. Referee, you missed one there. Ollie gets one back on the enemy. Rash challenge, but gets away with it. Referee waves play on long now. Down in the corner, looks for Ollie to help out. Ollie helps out, gets the throw in return. Cantwell now, furious at the referee for that challenge. If you look at that challenge again, you might see that it was a little bit over the top. Let's see what happens. 43 minutes in. Remember, like, subscribe. Watch this now. Watch this there. Ollie Rathbone coming through. This will tell you. Watch Ollie Rathbone. It's clean. It's clean. There's no cleats. But it's clean. Straightforward tackle. And Mr. Cantwell, who's gone on a yellow card, arguing with the referee, as the captain can, but he's arguing for no reason. No reason at all. But will Ollie Rathbone stay for the second half? Hey, as far as I'm concerned, he may well change out at halftime. But again, he's alive. Watch this. He's the one watching the rebound, and he's allowed to take the shot. Watch carefully. The blocker comes up, but he's not aiming to stop the ball. He's aiming to stop the man. Well done, Ollie Rathbone. And swinging your leg around the man, you're hyperextending it. It might be a little bit of a knee pain as well as the slash from Cantwell down the side of the shin. So I tell you, so far so good. Let's see what comes next. Are you loving this? Are you entertained, guys? Are you entertained? I hope you are. I really hope you are. D. Scott, Juan Malieva has called for possibly 4 or 5 this match, all Wrexham. You know what? You're nearly halfway there. You're nearly halfway there, Juan Manuel Leva. Or Leva. Or Leva, I should say. Scuba. Longman now with the ball. 44 minutes gone. Nearly 7 minutes since the second goal went in, and that's what you need. You need to kill the game dead, keep the lead, and keep moving forward. Ball down the line now. Smithy now into the corner, taking it in the corner, going all the way out. Oh, Smithy going to get called for that one. He's definitely going to get called for that one. He's definitely getting called for that one. Literally a kick up the ass. Take a look at that one. Take a look at that one in the replay. Smithy better be laughing. Watch Smithy's left leg. Now watch it. Bang! It's a kick up the arse nearly. He's going for the ball, but Smithy, you could have just let it go, son. Never mind. David Owen Williams says 1 more goal and we're equal 7. Ooh, wouldn't that be lovely, eh? Come on. Get to 7 and all them above us have nightmare matches. Yeah. Then we get closer to them. If we can go 7, we might come down a couple of places by the end of the day. But what I said a while back was putting the wins together. And I said the wins together tactic in the recent video just released. What Wrexham needs to stop now to make the playoffs in 2026. That's what it's titled as. And it's in the library. Hedges is still feeling that knock from Ollie Rathbone. You got to look at Ismail. Is that the face to motivate you as a player? When you're on the sideline, is that the face? Throw in now. Just outside Wrexham's box. Coming in. All the way onto the penalty box. Headed out onto the edge. It's a battle on the edge of the box. Blackburn still in possession. Wrexham clearing the ball. Blackburn come up with possession. Trying to get the shot off. Goes on the edge of the box. Still alive. Blackburn gets the cross in. Blocked one more time. Dangerous cross coming in here. I tell you, dangerous not without shot coming in. Still dangerous on the edge of the box. Blackburn pretty scrappy. Nice tackle by Ollie Rathbone. He's really putting himself around. And a free kick coming up. And a little bit of afters there. A little bit of afters. Well done, George. Smiling at him. A little bit of afters. The referee needs to keep control of this because I tell you what. Carta Rouge. Carta Roja. Red card. You could see that coming out. And Miller is walking his way so close to red. It won't be a surprise. There's a meltdown going on with Blackburn Rovers right now. Not just a little child Cantwell, but Miller and a few others. This could get ugly. Watch it again. Nice challenge by. 2 good tackles by Ollie Rathbone and Georgie Dobson. And the physical play coming in on him as well. Free Pug Show, we have a couple more goals in us this match. Let's hope so. MJ Steyer draws into wins. Yes, you know it. You know it, Maria. Draws into wins. Absolutely fantastic. Draws into wins. And remember, we've only got 2 wins on the season away from the Kairas. It would be lovely to get the 3rd one today and to keep that to become a really good habit. Confident teams, yes, keep holding them, Smithy, keep holding them. Halfway's there. You might get a bit of a warm towel there, son. Warm up those eggs. Smithy, checking that they're still there. I mean, come on, Smithy, what are you doing? Checking that they're still there. He must have got a big bang. All girls watching will be laughing at that. Boys will be screaming and going, I know what that feels like. If you've ever taken one of them balls on the boys on a cold day, you know how that feels. And how long were you down for? All depends how well you got hit. But Smithy's been hit well, got a good goal to start off with. 1-0 at half-time. Fantastic. And Ollie Rathbone bangs in the second for the insurance marker. So far, we've got a full-time score at Blackburn. I got to tell you now, I thought 1-0 would be a bloody good scoreline. But confidence, the confidence flowing through this show. Free Poke Show's laughing her ass off. Who wouldn't, mate? Who wouldn't? Yeah, totally. But confidence, the confidence in this team is amazing right now. Oh, lovely cup of tea. Going to get another one here in a couple of minutes. Whew. What a fantastic first half. What a fantastic first half. Really. It had everything in there. We won the first balls. We were first to the second ball. We got it moving up front. We had a connection. Kiefer Moore and Windass are getting a break right now, which is wonderful for the team. It's absolutely fantastic. So, lots of great comments coming in all time from the chat. Got to love every one of you. You're fantastic and you bring it every time. You really do. And it's not just chit, chat, shit. That's from here. I love you all. Attack, 51% for Blackburn, 48% for Wrexham. Shots 7-0 on target for Blackburn, 6 on target. Sorry, 6 for Wrexham, 2 on target. Get your teeth in, Steve. 6 tackles to 2 in favour of Wrexham, 7-6 on the interceptions, 4-1 on the blocks. Passing accuracy, 71% both teams, 49% to 48. Attacking third in favour of Blackburn, and key passes 5-2 in favour of Wrexham. 2 yellow cards for Blackburn, 1 yellow card for Wrexham so far, and that was Sam Smith with the big hack. 9 fouls for Blackburn, 5 to Wrexham. So on the base of that, Wrexham's having a great first half. And like I say, this score is like a full-time score. This could be full-time. The night frequency says, my 2 sons, Travis and Jackson, say hi. Jackson, Travis, how you doing? Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Merry Christmas, I would say before Christmas. I say now, Happy New Year. Happy New Year is Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Nadolig Llawen. So you've got it both ways for the boys. So Travis, the night frequency. Jackson, the night frequency. Welcome in. Have a great year. Come on, Wrexham. Free Pug Show is still laughing her ass off about Smithy's eggs. He took them to the boys. But yes, we're going to take a 2-minute break pretty soon. And I'm going to go get another hot cup of piping tea. Right now, for me, it's 6:22 in the morning. What time is it where you are? And are you having a good time? Are you having a good time? If this can come off, 3 wins on the season, back to back. Oh, back to back to back. Can we get 3 wins? I mean, that would be lovely, man. And as we've heard from a few in the crowd, from a few in the chat, we're up to 8th. Let's hope we stay there. Let's hope we stay there. Chris Cavlin, 3:22 a.m. Ooh, that's pretty early. Very early. Very early. Very early. Grim Plays, 11:07. Hey. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All around the world. Different times, different places. And this is an early game in the UK, yeah? Because of Sky Sports, I believe. Who doesn't love Sky Sports? Not. Adrian Patrice heard metal in the house, 5:22 a.m. and having a good time. Good on you. Big love. And Big Kitty says, love to you. I'm going to see where Cabby is. If I can find Cabby, I'm going to get his ass down here. He needs to come down here, Mr. Sleepy. He's funny, though. He's funny. He's the biggest, cuddliest, funny cat ever. Steve says, Happy New Year, everyone. Fantastic first half. Rathbone like a new signing. Yes. What a turnaround since Swansea. Absolutely on the money, Stevie. Absolutely on the money. You made it sound so easy, but that's absolute glory, my friend. Absolute glory. I'm going to say that again. Happy New Year, everyone, from Steve. Fantastic first half. Rathbone like a new signing, isn't he? It's literally, he's like a motivation tool within the crowd, within the team, isn't he? He comes on, everybody automatically, hey, it's Ollie. He gives everybody a lift. He comes on, everybody automatically, hey, it's Ollie. He gives everybody a lift. And he's given this team a lift with 3 goals recently, I tell you, and more coming. He just knows how to read the game so well. Johnny on the spot. Nobody like him. Not a big money signing, but he's a big money player. If someone were watching him and they wanted to prize Ollie Rathbone away from us, which I think is next to impossible, I think they'd have to spend some damn big money. Big money. Chris Cavlin says, so happy for Ollie. I am too, my friend. I guess everybody else is as well. But looking at Smithy's goal going in again, Pears wasn't really great on. He looked a little pear-shaped, absolutely. Looked a little pear-shaped. Smithy getting abuse from the crowd. I can see some little boys telling him to F off, and they're probably about 10 years old. Big F off bombs going at Smithy. You got to laugh, obviously, because they're kids. But a great strike from Smithy. Takes it cleanly. And again, that bounce beats Pears 1-0. And the running from Smith, he's running full pelt, and he sees that ball going over. And bang, in it goes. Beautiful finish, beautiful finish, beautiful finish. Into the chat, MJ Steyer, Maria says, 122, first game of the day, and yeah, woohoo, get in the money. Come on, get that bet in there. Get that bet in there. Big love to Adrian as well. Adrian Patrice Herdsmetal on the West Coast, USA. Bellingham is represented proudly by Adrian, Chris Cavlin, and Smith baptized. Yes, Smithy baptized in one way, in more than one way, I guess. Goal and ball to the boys. And he could have had two. He could have so closely had two. When that shot came in, he could have so closely been second. But when the goal comes in, it's off the possible red card from Canswell. And look at Ollie Rathbone, bend his leg around it. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Maria says, Ollie, super signing. Probably in the last couple of years, he's probably one of the best signings we've had, player of the year last year. And this season, equaling as a player coming out, you got Windhouse having a great season. You got Kiefer having a great season as well, yeah. And don't forget, Nathan Broadhead, he's now coming into some form. He's now showing what he's about. He's coming into his own as well, 5 on the season. So all the guys that we've come in that are big signings are doing well. You can't ask for more. And on that show I recently dropped, if you haven't watched it, get and watch it. Get and watch it. It's in the library. It's the first one in the library. Go down below. What Wrexham need to stop now to make the 2026 playoffs. Go there, watch that. Games are coming in later today. Bristol, Portsmouth, Charlton, Coventry, Derby, Middlesbrough, Hull, Stoke, Ipswich, Oxford, Preston, Sheffield Wednesday, QPR, Norwich, Southampton, Millwall, Swansea against West Brom, Watford gain on Birmingham, and Sheffield United, Leicester. Come on, Sheffield United, get another win. Let's have another win against Leicester. Birmingham not doing too well. There's talk about Chris Davies getting to see the back door soon unless things get better. Blues fans not too happy with what's going on with their season, and they're looking to spend money in January to go and chase the playoffs. Bang, go with that. Bang, go with that. That's the latest on Birmingham City. Yes. Night Frequency says, Ollie and Max, my two favourite Wrexham players. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. The Night Frequency, definitely, 100%. And as we get players finding form, great form, we got other players coming into it now, and they're finding form. We have a team that is right now finding its best form of the season. We have had a very good run in the last 16 matches. This will be the first win on the road, however, in 18 matches, home and away. It's the first match since Game 6 that we've won on the road. If this continues to be a win, let's not jinx anything. But this team is coming into its own right now. It's building to something. We are further down the ladder than we were in the last couple of seasons, building towards a promotion. But right now, should this form continue, you have to give Phil Parkinson an absolute slap on the back for what he's done this season, as well as the last couple of seasons. Anybody that wants to dump on Phil, I got to ask myself, shake your head a couple of times. Just shake your head a couple of times. What could he have done better to get us to this stage? All he could have done was probably had a fantastic season, better than we are right now, with wins where they should not have come, and losses that turned into draws. That's the only way this could have turned around. He could not have done any better. This form is brilliant. The team is performing at the level now. It's taken us half a season to get there. The 10 draws prior to. Those 10 draws are going to be very important come the end of the season to keep us where we are. Look around. Look around. Lots of other teams close to us have lost a lot more games. We may not have won as many as the rest, but we will. And the draws and the season platform, what we've got, are going to literally leave us in good stead for the remainder of this season. I am looking for this team to go from strength to strength to strength now. And with guys coming back, it can only add to that bench. And with January now, get that video down below. What Wrexham need to stop now to make the 2026 playoffs. Go watch it after this, I beg of you. I go watch it and hit the like. It'll give you some ideas how we can tweak. Because in my opinion, what we're doing at home is good enough. We're beginning to get the fortress again in a massive league. But on the road, that's where it needs to get better. The wins need to come on the road. And right now, it looks like we've got one coming. Guys, I'm going to go take a quick 2-minute break. I'm going to warm up my tea, and I'll be straight back. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming straight back to the chat. But at half-time, it's a fantastic game. January the 1st. Happy New Year. Blwyddyn newydd dda. We're 2-0 up. It could not be better than this. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming straight back and check the board. And I'm also going to get my tea warm. Stay right there. In the hillside will keep a welcoming. We come. There we go. I am back on time. I'm glad to see Ollie Rathbones out there. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Back in here, mate. I tell you, I'm so bloody happy. I am so happy with this scoreline. Are you not happy with this? I am. Okay, here we go. Back into the chat because the chat masters are at it again. My nose was itching before the kickoff. 1-0 is what I said, but it's 2-0. Ollie Super Signing Maria says that absolutely. Into the chat that's about to kick off. Digging this, last 3 games Rathbone played, he got a goal, right? Yes, correct. And it's funny that he's been used intermittently, but so effective. I mean, for that point alone, you got to say Phil Parkinson really knows where his players are at. So when you think about the physio team, the health, you think about the physio team, the health of the players, the fitness, the readiness, Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It seems that Phil really does have his finger right on the pulse. Yeah, really does. Octo gifted experience. Yes, building. We've all been waiting for Ollie to get a full start, and that's why. Yes, Di Humphries says that. An Octo gifted experience. Yes, building. Roy Marsh, Happy New Year. Blwyddyn Newydd, Roy. Can Wrexham make the playoffs? I say they can. I say they can. Well, we got to keep our finger on the trigger and foot down all the way. No half measures. We got to keep going as we've been so far this season. And yeah, building, Octo gifted experience, building towards it. Absolutely, absolutely. We've got to keep playing the same game. It doesn't matter what the team is. It doesn't matter who the opposition is what I'm saying. We have to worry about what we've got to do. But if we carry on doing the little things right, which we've done in this match, it makes everything fall into place. Today, I've seen a complete performance from Wrexham so far. We need another 45 minutes. And as you know, Roy, two halves are never the same. But Wrexham need to play the same game. Blackburn definitely will be coming out and will be looking to get things happening right now in front of Wrexham's penalty area, channeling the ball down the right side, looking for things to happen. But things have got to happen. This passing off and passing to nowhere like a training match. And I'm going to say it. This is like a five-a-side training match, what Blackburn Rovers tactics are like. This is the simplest format for any team to defend against. This, I'm going to say it again, five-a-side tactics like we're playing here is the easiest thing for any team to defend against in the league. Well done, O'Brien, going forward now. Goes down the line. Smithy's got a man open in the middle. Does he see him? Ball coming in the middle, going out for a corner. But Blackburn Rovers are playing a five-a-side training match system. It's negative moving forward. It's negative going anywhere. There's no support play, no crosses coming in. You're literally tic-tac-toeing yourself to a loss. They need to change the coach. Absolutely. And well done, Georgie Thomason, for taking 3,000 light years to get to that corner flag. Well done, my man. Right now, everything we do, we need to just do it methodically like a big team. Wear them down. Wear them right down. Lovely, lovely scenes in the Dragons fans. Ball in the far post going wide. Contwell on the edge of his own box. What does he do now? Takes a touch. Can't go anywhere. He's marked well. And that's definitely gone out. That's definitely gone out. That's a corner. Todd Contwell really not having his best day. And as I said before, he had success with Norwich years ago and then a little bit of success, teeny-weeny bit of success up in Scotland with Rangers. Other than that, this is why he's playing for Blackburn Rovers. Matty James leaves the ball. George Thomason going for the corner kick, getting a greeting from the Dragons fans. Beautiful. Red Dragons fans, I should say. Get it right, Stevie. It's not Wales, it's Wrexham. Red Dragons fans in fine voice. I tell you what, watch out. Callum Doyle may well be in trouble here. Callum Doyle may well be in trouble here. That was a hand to the face. Did the referee see that? Callum Doyle may well be in trouble here. He may well be in trouble. He's having a word with the referee. Mr. Kirk's having a word so far. It's on a yellow right now. It's on a yellow right now. Doesn't look like the red. Miller went down a little easy, and referee's telling him to shut up and walk away. Miller, mouthpiece, is going to walk himself into the referee's book if he carries on. But Callum, watch that right in the face. You do that in a big league, you're gone. Do that in the big league, violent play, you're gone. Callum's very lucky. But so I tell you, Miller's hanging on him. Callum's got to be very mature. Ball in. That's a great corner. That's a great punch by Pears. Pears, the keeper comes, gets the punch, clears the danger. Great corner. Great action by the keeper. Ball on the right wing coming in the middle now. Wrexham fighting for it. It's screwing in the middle. It's still ugly. It's still anyone's. Who's going to pick it up? Dominic Hyam with an up and under to the right side. Ollie Rathbone chasing. Two guys on him straight away. Does extremely well to ride the challenge and keep possession. Well done, Ryan Longman, for helping your buddy throwing coming up for Blackburn. Ball going down the line. 49 minutes gone. Going over halfway now. Ball going out of play. Back into play. Well hooked into play. Again, very scrappy the opening couple of minutes here, as you would expect. Ball over the top now. Blackburn moving forward down the right side. With intent. Ball in the middle. Dangerous. And well cleared out from you-know-who. I am the man, Dominic Hyam, clearing the ball from central defence, which he does amazingly well all the time. Ball going up, over, and ugly into the crowd. Goal kick, Wrexham. But yeah, Roy Marsh, I reckon Wrexham can make the playoffs. And the form, the confidence has got to continue now. We've literally got to run a 22 games to go, where before the final 8, we've got to gather as much points as possible. The final 8 matches is a tough finish. But if we can make it to the final 8 matches and stay in the frame, that will bring us confidence and goals, wins and draws, and not so many losses. And as you know, confidence puts you higher in the standings. So it's all about what we do and what we've done so far. And so far this season, the first half of the season has been fantastic. We put ourselves in a wonderful position to ride the second half of the season and aim for glory. And no matter what happens this season, Wrexham has had a fantastic season, back at the highest level we've ever been in. It's absolutely a total success so far this season. And it can still get better. Ball down the left side now. Beautiful ball. Keeper's going to get there. But I think O'Brien should have kept running full pelt. He may well have got that. Little legs, O'Brien. Ball over the top now. Blackburn coming down the right wing. Headed back into the fray. Ball still in Blackburn's possession on the edge of the box. Nice challenge there. Ollie Rathbone coming back, makes a tackle. Ball over the top. Smithy gets called for the foul. Man down. Maybe the wind was blowing a little bit left to right for him. Blew him over. Smithy declaring his innocence. And you can tell this much about Smithy. Look at all the mud and the white paint all over Smithy's outfit today. That's a guy who's putting himself about. He doesn't want to stay clean. And I'll tell you this. There's a lot of footballers on that field and on the field of play, many matches, that don't want to get any mud on their shorts, on their socks, on their shirts. Not at all. They want to stay perfectly clean all game. Well, I can tell you this. When the rain comes down and the field gets muddy, there's a lot of guys out there, and girls, that like to slide, tackle, slide in the mud, get mud clotted inside their shorts, shirts, socks, boots, everything. I remember once, and you probably did it as well, many times, clearing literally inches of mud off my boots at half time so I could get to kick the ball. These players today, they play on carpets. They don't know what mud is, but they don't like muddy outfits. So again, I'm going to say it. Sammy Smith covered in mud, gotta love it. Free Pug Show, I agree, D. Scott. And D. Scott says, AO has always had a lot of natural talent as a shot stopper, but he's really shown improvement in his distribution, in the goal in front of management skills. He could go all the way, be a top Premier League goalie. And in the house is Mr. Cabby. Hi, Cabby. How you doing, buddy? You came down. We're 2-0 up, my friend. Yeah, we're 2-0 up. Cabby's making a special appearance for everybody in the house. There he is. There's Mr. Cabby. You know why Cabby's here? Because Cabby wants to get a little bit of breakfast. So as long as I stroke him here, see, he's going to his plate. Here's the deal. I give him some fresh stuff. There you go. Cabby's in the house. Cabby is in the house. He's having his breakfast. And one of the things I love is he'll sit there, and I'll share something with you. He'll sit there having his stuff, and he puts his tail over my arm and he tickles my arm, and it's absolutely lovely. Yeah, there he is. There's his tail. He does it every time. Okay, Wrexham 53 minutes in. I tell you what, ball down the right side. George is going to let that go out. Wrexham throw, well done. Everything we've done today has been fantastic. Really fantastic. Maria says, Super Cap. There you go. People love you, Cabby. People love you. Digging this, scored last minute. Equaliser versus Watford. No, back it up. AO has always had a lot of natural talent, shot stopper, but he's really shown improvement in his distribution and goal front management skills. This is Scott talking. He could go all the way and be a top Premier goalie. He can. What I think is that I think if he gets picked up for Premier League, it's possibly at around 25, 26 years of age. Give him a couple more years to knock on with. I think then he's really going to come into his own. The signs are good that he can become a Premier League goalkeeper. But there are also those little stretches where he goes, where he's not perfect, where he makes those, dare I say, junior-styled mistakes in position and distribution. Let's see what he does now. Long kick by Arthur. His distribution, though, has definitely got better. And how he handles the front of the box, yeah, got to agree with you, Scott. Absolutely. Free Pug Show says, I agree. MJ Steyer, Maria says, digging this, scored last minute equaliser versus Watford, then scored the second goal versus Preston, and a goal away today, 3 and 5 appearances. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. That's about Ollie Rathbone, guys. I'm going to read that again so that you all understand. Ball into the middle now. Shot coming in. Oh, I tell you. Was it in or was it out? What, I tell you? Let's have a look at that. They're asking for it to be in, but I tell you what, he couldn't have struck that any better. Corner coming up. Have a look at the replay. Have a look at the replay. Oh, my. Beautiful strike. Wrexham, Lady Luck. Watch this. Bang. That's a goal. That looked like a goal to me. I'll get you the picture after the match in the post-game, okay? 55 minutes in. Baraji. Anybody else see that? Anybody else see that? Ball coming in. Well cleared by Smithy inside his own penalty area. Playing like a centre-back. I tell you, we got very lucky, Cabby. Cabby, you are a lucky kitty. You are a lucky kitty, bruv. You just brought us the luck we need. Just imagine Cabby's wearing a yellow shirt, because that's how much luck the Cabster just got us. Unbelievable. Di Humphries, great having Mickey Thomas back on the pitch. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Di Humphries and I and a lot of the guys in the family, Ultimate Soccer, don't forget, like, subscribe, like the video, sign up. Smithy's coming forward with the ball. He's got options. Oh, beautiful play. Put it away, put it away, put it away. Oh, how lucky is that? 3-1. We're doing good, Cabs. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Did you want some more? We'll get you some more. Yeah, we do. There you go. He's a hungry boy. Great play by Smithy. Great play by Smithy. Lovely play. But O'Brien, I tell you, why are you not chipping the keeper at that distance? He's like out on the edge of his box, a little chip over the top, left corner. Easy to say, but hey. But Di Humphries, going to say that again. Great having Mickey Thomas back on the pitch. Di and everybody is referring to hardworking Ollie Rathbone, because if you look at Mickey Thomas back in the day and Ollie Rathbone, hardworking Ollie Rathbone today, they look like the same player. Even down, no goal. Look at that, in front of the line. There you go. And he's asking for it to be a goal. Wow, I tell you, thank the Lord for photo replay. Arthur gets nothing on it. It's a slam of a shot. And obviously, he got everything on that. Maybe caught it too well. And Maria says, that's a big breakfast for Cabby. Absolutely. Hey, if he can save the goals, we're good. Litherland's taking a day off. His day is run. His day is run. MJ Steyer, fine figure of a cat. He totally is. He totally is. He's so funny. And you know when cats put their hands on you, you don't feel one claw. Not a single claw. Nothing at all. Do we, Cabs? Yeah. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Do you want some more? Watch this. I can play a trick on him. Do you want some more? Do you? Is the trick not working? Okay, trick's not working. I shake it and I put some in there, but I don't necessarily throw any in there. I just mix up the pile of food he's got. But hey, 2-0 up, 58 minutes gone, 60 minutes coming up. What will Phil change? And well done for Ollie Rathbone for what he's done today, and Sammy Smith and the rest of the guys. But hey, I tell you. I love that one though. Great having Mickey Thomas back on the pitch. That's a big breakfast for Cabby, says Maria. An Octo gifted experience. Will we see Broadhead? I think we will. Back post. I tell you. He hasn't quite caught it today. But again, Matty James asking why you're not getting on the end of that beautiful cross. Guys, I put a beautiful cross in, he says. Why are you not getting on the end of that? Will we see Broadhead for a goal at about 72 minutes? Sounds good to me. Octo gifted experience. Nice thoughts. Nice thoughts. Yes. I tell you, we could have some of that. We could have some of that. Let us have some of that. MJ Steyer Maria says Ollie Rathbone scored 5 goals in the championship with Rotherham. Way to go, Maria. Way to go, Maria. As you can see, guys, people in the family know their stuff. The best Wrexham family out there. Cabby agrees too. Let me move that out your way, son. You can sit down and watch the match. Watch the match. There we go. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, you got your stuff there. You got plenty in there, my friend. Yes, you do. Lucky kitty. Well done, my friend. Good that you came in. Good that you came in. Made it all right. I said I was going to get him, and I went and got him. And here he is. The Cabsters in the house. In the house. Throwing our Wrexham inside Blackburn's half, going down the line, going down the right wing. It's a tussle for the ball. It's up and under. It's up and under. It's still up and under. Fighting for the ball. Head tennis, kick tennis. It's tennis every way. Dangerous ball for George Thompson to go and get, but he gets it. O'Brien doing as well as he can, but muscled off the ball by Baraji. Baraji, the bigger guy. Absolutely. Blackburn now. Still trying to play the ball on the ground. But unfortunately, apart from that shot off the bar, they haven't got anything to show for their work all day long. Lovely ball out wide going over the top. Wrexham clearing the danger. And again, Blackburn bringing it down. Cantwell taps off. Miller makes a move. It's all very pretty, but it's not very effective. Wrexham great in defence, using the body well. Cantwell crosses in. Nice cross. No foul, no penalty. Free kick coming up against Ohashi. Dominic Hyam is down on the ground, takes a blow to the head. Well done, Mr. Kirk, the referee, doing a great job. Maria says, thinking ahead, Forest are there for the taking in the cup. They certainly are. And on a... hey, if you ever want to email in, guys, FIFA is the email. FIFA S Cup. FIFASCUP. FIFA's Cup at gmail.com. I was reading an email yesterday from Chris Coverin down there in Australia, and we were discussing the cup run. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be real blunt and honest. I love the FA Cup. I always have. But I don't want a cup run. I want all our energy in the league. Wrexham now on the ball. Rathbone down the right side. Cross coming in. Way too powerful. It's still in play. George Thomason brings it back down. O'Brien inside the box. Looks for help. Needs help. Ball inside. Thomason picks up the scraps. Passes off. Callum Doyle crosses in. Nice idea. But nobody on the end. I'll say this as well. Everything we're doing on the ball today is coming off. We're looking like a team that has it. We really have it today. We're on our game. 3 games back to back. And let's be honest. Let's be real frank. Tough game against Sheffield United turned into an absolute glorious game. Offside, not offside. Ohashi now, right side, puts the cross in. Now the crosses are coming in. Blocked one more time. Cleared by Wrexham. Tic-tac-toed. Out of danger. George Thomason down the line. Fantastic. Sammy Smith running his ass off. He's going to get bundled out of play. Absolutely taken out of play. How's that not a foul? Well done, Smithy. Gets up, loving life, but that'll take it out of you. Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. Look at it. It's nearly like a brown colour on the back. His shirt is nearly brown on the back. His shorts are nearly white down his ass. Smithy, I love that kind of striker, getting clotted with the mud. He's right in the action. Blackburn now trying to come out of defence into forward. Again, it's broken down. Ohashi taps off. Baraji takes the ball, takes a foul, wins the foul. Referee says, yeah, you tripped over the ball. Take a foul. George getting a yellow card. George not happy. George giving it the face. Take another look, George. It was a foul, George. It was late, George. As long as we get the points, that card will be justified. Cross coming in. Well, stops one more time, takes a look on it, goes wide side. Smithy now running left to right. Down the right wing. Smithy doing a lot of running. Fit young guy. Doing a lot of running. Wrexham throwing just inside their own half on the right wing. Right next to Valerian Ismail, who's 2-0 down with his team. Phil Parkinson on the sideline. Patrolling. Phil's patrolling. surveying the team. Who's coming out? What's not going right? What can he change? Does he need to change anything? When your team's playing like this, let it roll, baby. Let it roll. Keep it going. Keep it going. Them on the bench can have a break. This is one of the games where the 2 goals will dictate what the coach needs to do. That second goal is the insurance marker. It makes you have options. It gives you options. Ball coming in now. Looking for the shot. Takes the shot. And that one is going to Venus. Not as good as the crossbar challenge, but going to Venus. Ismail, head down. And as a coach, your head's down. Your players are not going to play for you. You never see Phil Parkinson hang his head. The smallest little things the coach does on the sideline will tell your players how they're going to operate. You can give them the game plan. You drop your head as a coach. Don't expect your players not to drop theirs. But the Forest game, got to say, Maria, I love it. I love it. I love it. It could be a good time in the FA Cup. And if we win it, fine. But if we don't win it, I don't know. Nice block by Hyam, going out for another corner. Hahashi, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Ohashi scored a couple of goals in the last 5 matches too, so he's one of the players that really can make it happen. Gudjonsson has scored as well, but other than that, it's thin on the ground. Thin on the ground. Cantwell now with the corner. Mr. Pickerdale having a look. Is that ball in the triangle? Yes, it is. Cantwell now taking the corner, coming in. 66 minutes in. Into the middle. Headed out. Well done again. Your man Sam Smith looking like a central defender. Ollie Rathbone getting the ball. He's going to get chopped. Look at that. Absolutely chopped down. There was no intent for the ball. There was no intent for the ball. This guy needs to get red carded sooner than later. No intent for that ball. Easy yellow for Mr. Kirk. And I'll tell you, Mr. Kirk hasn't put a foot wrong. Di Humphries, not seen much from O'Brien yet. Think he needs to be the first one off. Bingo. There you go. Let's go with that one. He's off. One moment. Double tapping the screen. It disappeared. He's going to go. He can go. Matty James's job is done as well. You could bring someone else for Matty as well. Yeah, Smithy, I'd leave him on for 90. Confidence is wonderful. Keep him on for 90. But yeah, O'Brien, who would you bring on? Who are you bringing on, Di? Corner coming for Wrexham. As I said earlier in the match, once we're 2-0 up, look how slowly George Thomason is jogging across, okay? These are the signs of a winning team. These are the signs of a team moving forward and climbing the league. Great ovation for George Thomason from the Red Dragons fans. Absolutely beautiful. But the signs are there. And answering the question earlier, yeah, we can make the playoffs, but we've got to keep doing this. Corner coming in. That's better. Going in. Oh, I tell you, fighting for the far post. Is it a corner? Is it a corner? Looks like it's another corner. I believe Baraji gets his head on that one. Let's have another look closely. Yes, he does. And Hyam's held off the ball. Great corner. Great action. Brody. Di Humphries says he wants to see Brody. I'll take that any day of the week. Great change. That's a great change. That's a great change. Agreed. Agreed. Free poke show. Sheep for James. Broadhead for O'Brien. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Ball coming in. Danger, danger, danger. Far post now. Get on the end of that one. Can't get on it. Wrexham still have possession. Can we get the ball back in there now? Wrexham in possession. Should come inside. Should come inside. There you go. There you go. Hyam now with the cross. Lovely cross. Far post. Get on the end of that one. Corner. No referee. Says a goal kick. Pairs. Hand up. But just marshals the ball out. 69 minutes gone. Substitutes need to come in. James has had an excellent 3 matches. Yes, he has. Free poke show on the money. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. When the general's on his game, he makes all the difference within midfield. He has that extra second on the ball to take the pressure off the ball, take the pressure off all the colleagues. Because as you know, when your foot's on the ball, you control the game. It may just be split second and just for the moment, but those moments are so important. to the whole concept of winning a match. And Matty James is so important to this team, as he is right now on the ball, takes a touch, takes a look, rolls it easily to Rathbone. Rathbone rolls it again. We're going to go backwards now, rolling the ball, possession play. Arthur's open. There you go. Team full of confidence. Arthur now doesn't need to go long, doesn't need to piss around either, going long ways. Keep laughing, guys. Keep laughing. George Thomason now has the ball, taps it off. Callum Doyle wanders it out of play, unfortunately. Again, Callum Doyle having a great season, young guy. Big signing, £6.5 million on the start of the season from Man City originally. Has done very well all season. And think of this, Max Cleworth right now, he's out there watching, taking a breath. Kiefer, out there watching, taking a breath. Windes, out there watching, taking a breath. Everybody sitting, not included right now, is fit. Next match. Here comes Ben Sheaf, Free Pug Show. Looks like you're a genius. Free Pug Show says, Sheaf for James. There you go. She's a genius. And Broadhead for O'Brien. Come on, let's have it. Looking at that goal again. He'll regret letting that ball go over his head for Smithy to smash in. And again, don't blame the keeper. The bounce beats him. But smiley, smiley, smiley Smithy. Happy as a bag of chips, isn't he, eh? Isn't he ever? And there goes Matty James off. There you go. There you go. There you go. Who's going to be next? Ball down the line. Let it go, fellas. Nice and easy. Miller hasn't had the best of games, but Wrexham have. Free Pug Show says James has had an excellent 3 matches. He so has. Phil, you're doing a damn good job, my friend. In Parky, we trust. We really do. And I'm loving this match, I tell you. I was a little worried about Blackburn, considering their recent form and how they were stacking up. But it's been a very surprising, flat performance by Blackburn Rovers. No ideas, no rhythm, lacking in pace, lacking in ideas. Wrexham have turned up and played a big game. A massive road game for the 3rd win on the road away from the Queiroz this season. Should the 2-0 stand, let's not jinx anything. And again, I got to say it. Thank you to everybody on this channel for last season and this season building, the same season that we've been connected to. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you for everything you write. And thank you for everything you say. It's absolutely phenomenal what we have. Wrexham are moving forward. Ball over the top. Smithy won't get there. Well defended one more time. Blackburn have 7 players in their own half. 7 players in their own half. And they're expecting to get a goal. Those tactics don't weigh up, people. Those tactics don't weigh up. You play the 5 and 5, your 5 group of forwards, your 5 group of defenders, and you go with that. 7 people in your own area, your own half. That's not how you play this game. And Blackburn Rovers have dropped their heads. I'm telling you now, they've dropped their heads. Ohashi is one of the few. Miller's one of the few. McLaughlin as well is one of the few in his team. You could say Baraji on the edge. But most of this team is not working to the level that they could be. Body language tells you everything. And Di Humphries and me and you, we've all seen this with their lacking body language of we're going to win this, we're going to try, we're going to fight. They're going through a training procedure. And it looks to me as if they've had enough of the coach, because these guys are not playing for the coach. They're playing individual roles. Wrexham are playing a team game, and they are playing their asses off for their club, their coach, and everybody else. Free kick coming up, another yellow card coming out. Rathbone gets battered again. He's asking the referee for a little bit of justice, but there's the yellow. Another yellow for Blackburn. When you start taking yellow cards in a bag load, you're under pressure. 9 times out of 10, it's because your team is not as good as the team you're playing. Simply, you may have players equal stature, but your team is not playing to the same level. And again, Free Pug Show, yeah. Matty James, fantastic 3 matches. And also, hardworking Ollie Rathbone, also phenomenal 3 matches since he's come back. 3 goals, 3 matches. Boy, oh boy. And I'll go and say this. If Ollie Rathbone doesn't get that equalising goal against Watford 2-2, we would have lost 3 matches back-to-back. We are now looking at winning 3 matches back-to-back-to-back. That's how quick the season can change, guys. And I'm telling you again, I'm like a 5-year-old inside. I am absolutely goo-goo gaga, happy as a pig in shit. This is fantastic. Nice deal, Wrexham now. O'Brien going down the line. Doesn't have a target. Should have kept the ball. Wrexham keeping possession. Sheafy now to Thomason. Thomason to Doyle. Doyle to Thomason. Thomason to Sheaf. Sheaf off a Hushy and a throw into Wrexham. Take your time, boys. No need to rush. What are you running for, Callum? Would you mind walking a little? Thank you. What a bad boy. Trying to get the game going quick as possible. Who does he think he is? I have to have a word with him. Phil, have a word. All right, Steve. Okay, ball down the line. Wrexham now enjoying great possession, enjoying a great road game. Ball going to the right side. Does make it there. Ryan takes a touch, goes past 1, goes past 2, gives it to Ollie. Ollie now has ideas. Slides it inside. Not the idea, but gets it back. Just as you knew, everything he touches turns to gold. From a bad pass, he gets the repass. Thomason now goes backwards. Callum Doyle now going down the line. O'Brien taps off. Ollie Rathbone to George Thomason. Nice tackle. Move stopped on its dime by Blackburn. Nice tackle. Referee blowing it down. Foul against Shifon Baraji, and the ball is live. Maria says, great game for the great away support at Ewood Park. Absolutely, absolutely. That's a hell of a lot of people down there. Does anybody know how many we've got in there? Because it looks like a couple of thousand. It looks like big numbers. I know it's not sold out their end completely, but that looks like a few thousand in there. Anybody in the crowd, let me know. Phil, Di, anybody out there? Maria, anybody? Free Pug Show, anybody? Let me know how many people went to Blackburn. If it was Christmas, I'd be singing jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sing when Wrexham win away. Oh, but it's New Year's. We're starting a new year on the right foot. 3 points on the first match of the year can keep this year building to a great 2026. Are Rob and Ryan going to be spending some cash in January? Go to that video in the library. What Wrexham need to stop now to make the 2026 playoffs. Go there, watch it, like it. And if you're not subscribed to this family yet, I'm asking you, why not? Get in here. Get in here. Every match, it's the same. 77 minutes coming up. The lovely yellow shirt is doing well. That's a great corner. Who's on the end of it? Another Wrexham head as it's cleared out. Dan Scarr getting his noggin on it, clearing the danger. Wrexham setting up again on the edge of the box. Blackburn now, left wing with the ball to make things happen. Cantwell shoots one inside the box. Nice play. Oh, I tell you. Ollie Rathbone getting very lucky there, niggling and nibbling at the ankles, but no one goes down. Well done, Ollie Rathbone. Two-way player. Sucking air right now, but I tell you what, fit as a fiddle. Our little Mickey Thomas 2.0. Ball in the box, way over. Brought down, well down. Baraji taps off. Blackburn on the edge of the box, trying to get things going, setting up nicely. But again, the setup is wonderful for Blackburn. The delivery, the quality, apart from the crossbar, hasn't been there. Cross coming in. Cross comes in. Come on, Arthur. Fisted away by Arthur. Brave goalkeeping once more. Perfect so far. Looking to stay that way. Blackburn looking urgently to make something happen. Got to get a goal back into this game. Got to come in the game. Ball coming through. Blocked one more time. Easily blocked by Wrexham. All the way over halfway. Blackburn keeping possession. And again, the big boot clears the danger up to halfway. Smithy doesn't come up with it. Blackburn do. Cantwell down the line now. Puts a ball in the middle. Easily defended one more time. Dominic Hyam doing a great job again. Wrexham sitting strongly in a defensive mould right now. Blackburn looking to go wide. Or passes it off left. It's all very on the edge. Cantwell takes the touch, flicks it off. It's all very static, very hesitant as Blackburn are trying to get things going. There's no hesitation from Wrexham on any step of the measure. Great fight going on. Throw ball going out for Blackburn Rovers. Throwing coming up. 80 minutes gone. Changes coming. Ismail says he's had enough. MJ Sayers says it's an allocation of 4,405 tickets for Wrexham. Beautiful. Way to go, Maria. 4,405 Wrexhamites, Red Dragons, going berserk, going nuts on the road, winning 2-0. Throwing coming in on the penalty area. Beautiful throw. Who's on the end of it? A Wrexham boot. It's Thomason, and it's a throw-in on the left wing, adjacent to the penalty area. Again, Blackburn fans have had nothing to cheer all match long. I do feel sorry, and I do feel sympathy for the long faces and the families and the kids crying in the crowd as they're losing 2-0 to Wrexham. But it's a game. It's entertainment. Right now, Wrexham are winning. Beautiful scenes coming up to 81 minutes. Phil, hands in pockets, very relaxed. I've got to say, Phil's looked more relaxed in this game than quite a few. Tea time. Miller's having a cardiac arrest again, as he's had all game. Henriksen is off. His race is run. Dlamini is in. Is he going to make a difference? Sometimes guys coming in can make that difference. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Miller with the throw and coming in deep into the box. Arthur comes and punches. Not the best punch, and he's got to scurry back into goal. Wrexham on the break now. Ollie Rathbone running like 5 miles an hour. He's tiring, but he's still got the ball going down the left wing, setting things up, pushes the ball down. He's got it all the way up the field, and those tired little legs have had a rough day today. Would be an idea for Phil to maybe take him out, but Arthur punches it out, and Ollie Rathbone makes all the ground running from his own box to the edge of Blackburn's area. Taking a breath now. Ollie Rathbone shoots it back. Callum Doyle, Ben Sheaf, back to Doyle. Getting a little bit cute there with the ball, Sheafy, but he does get it back to Callum Doyle. Wrexham passing the ball around. Dominic Hyam to Mr. Scar. Sheaf to Dobson. Sheaf gets it back. Sheaf goes all the way over to Hyam. Wrexham making the ball do the work. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. They're killing the clock. Ball over the top. Slight interception. Blackburn coming back with the ball. Moving into Wrexham's half down the left wing. But it comes to nothing again. And well shielded out of play by Mr. O'Brien. Fantastic. MJ Steyer says £33 a ticket. That's not bad. Thank you, Maria. That's beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Di Humphreys. I'd like to see O'Brien's stats, says Di Humphreys. You know, interesting, interesting. Hands up again. Red Dragons fans giving Louis O'Brien a big hand. He ran around. He did some good things. And in comes Liberato Cacace. Nice to see him come back. He looks a little skinny, doesn't he? Eh? Has he been like training hard? Has he lost a couple of pounds? Looks like he's dropped a pound or two. Interesting. New Zealander on the field. Number 13. Liberato Cacace. Well done, Louis O'Brien. Well done on the race. Now, I would say I'm not looking for any more substitutions, guys. What about you? Do we ride with what we've got? Liberato now on the left wing. Gets the ball, keeps the ball. Looking for help. Slides it back. Callum Doyle. Nicely played. Doyley. Over to Dan Scar. Dan Scar through midfield. Dobson on the ball. Channels it back to Dominic Hyam. Hyam goes down the line. Over halfway. Safe bet. Goes out of play. Smithy was running. But no coconut today. Ball out of play. Into the chats. Di Humphreys says maybe Cacace will put some tackles in. Let's hope. Let's see something from him. He's only played 7 matches this season, Cacace, yeah? So we really haven't seen enough. And we haven't seen the best of him. We've only seen shades of what he can do. Let's hope that he now stays in the squad, in the lineup, on or off the field, but now impacts the matches. The pie is not dead. I've still got the pie. I'm probably going to do the pie. Ball coming in. I tell you. Oh, I tell you. Oh, Hashi nearly there. But Miller, why are you not gambling going forward for a tap-in? Number 12, Miller, middle of the box. Watch number 12. Watch Miller. Hashi gets the ball, goes past. He's got to be gambling. Why is he not moving forward? Where does he think that ball's going to go? Exactly where it went. Why is he not gambling? Put the ball in there, 2-1. Wow. Blackburn back in the match. You've heard me say hesitation kills you. It's killing him. And that coach, Ismail, is killing Blackburn. Five minutes to go. Wrexham 2-0 up. It's been an exemplary performance today. Every man to a T has done his job and has been at the races. Ball down the right wing now. Cantwell looks to put the ball in. Crosses a little bit straight on. Header coming in. Nice, easy gather. Nice, easy gather. Soft header, as if it's a defensive header back to Arthur Okonkwo on the 6-yard line. Easy take for Arthur, and he waits to see what happens instead of coming out and punching and making a mistake, maybe. Well played, Arthur Okonkwo. Minutes to go. It's been another decent performance for Arthur. He hasn't had too much to do. What he has done, he's done rather well. Wrexham clearing the ball out of defence, over halfway, going out for a throw-in. And I tell you, I'm saluting this team today. Harry's coming in. Mr. Ashfield, our young'un, he's coming in. Harry the boy, turning into a man with this club. And it's Ollie Rathbone for Harry Ashfield. Fantastic. Number 47 coming in for number 20. Wouldn't it be lovely if Harry gets on the end of something? But take a look at Ollie. And why is that defender watching and not putting a boot up to stop that shot? In the video after this match, I would so be having a word with him. Well done, Ollie Rathbone. Well done, Ollie Rathbone. Great performance today. Wrexham dealing with a problem in front of the box right now. Do get it away. And again, every first and second ball, Wrexham has been up to it. Offside Smithy. But again, we're winning the first balls and the second balls. And hey, Ollie Rathbone, Matty James on the bench. Give them both a hand. They've done fantastic for us today. 3 minutes to go, plus added time. News on Kabore. He's still with Manchester City, and that's Octo gifted experience. Issa is still with Man City, still getting help, still getting fixed. He may be coming back sooner than later, but we know more about what we've got so far. But at the moment, take it from me, still with Man City, still under their guidance, still getting fit and ready to come back. Maybe within the month. We'll have to wait and see. But I would say we're getting closer to Issa Kabore coming back. But this is a fine test. This is a fine test. We haven't had Issa Kabore in a few matches. We got 3 wins back to back. Let that sit in the back of your minds. We're adapting every stretch of the way. But yeah, let's welcome Issa Kabore back as soon as possible. And I think Sam Smith needs to put that shirt online and sell it for the muddiest Wrexham shirt in years. And they used to be muddier. And even Ollie Rathbone's got a muddy shirt as well. So get them shirts for sale, because the effort today is mud on your shirt, people. Mud on your shirt means you were sticking it to them. Ollie Rathbone watching the game now as a spectator. O'Brien as well. Jamesy as well. It's lovely to see those guys on the sideline, knackered, sweaty, and enjoying the fruits of their labours as a spectator. Absolutely wonderful. Harry, get in there, son. Well done, Harry. No foul. No foul. Referee doesn't see a thing. Come on, Harry, get in there, lad. A minute to go. We're coming into the post-game show. I hope you've had a fantastic day today. Fantastic night, fantastic morning. It's early for some. It's really early for some. And it's really late for some. But it's really on time with the points and the goals, right? And if you've read what I've said before the match in the community, go to the community. What you got to do is when you hit the notification button. Hit all notifications. People, please check your notifications on your account with me. Hit all notifications, because yesterday I didn't an answer up on the community messages because they're sent to you personally. But again, hit all notifications, please. Like and subscribe and join the family. Kakachi now. Beautiful ball. He's offside. I'm saying he's offside. Referee, I tell you, your linesman didn't catch that. But Smithy wanted offside, and we're gaining ground for free. Gaining ground for free. Wrexham throwing it around. 5 minutes added time. Free pug show. Oh, snap. Harry getting some time. Di Humphries, we've got this. Off to take the dogs for a walk. Nice one. Happy New Year, Team Steve. Beautiful. Nice one. Nice one. Enjoy the walk, fella. Enjoy the walk. What's the dog's name? Wrexham on the 8 box now. Thomason takes a touch. Looking rather tired. Dobson switches play left to right. Wrexham on the right wing, just in Blackburn's own half. Scar now gets the ball inside his own half on the centre circle, pushing it all the way to the left side. Ben Sheaf takes a touch. The Kakache through the middle. George Thomason down the line. Can we get someone on the edge of this far post? Too far, too long. Free throw coming up for Blackburn. Archie, have your super walk, mate. Have a super walk. Be good to Dad. And come back when he says come back. Stop running the hell away. Nice one, Archie. Nice one, Archie. I love dogs. I love cats. I love all animals. I love everything. Blackburn now. 2.5 minutes to go. Are they going to get 2 goals in 2.5 minutes? That's the nature of the beast. That's their mission. But on the day, Wrexham answered the call, answered the bell, put in a fantastic performance. And the Red Dragon fans in behind are going to have one hell of a happy trip back home, January 1st, all the way back to Wrexham. The highway is going to be red, full of smiles, Welsh flags between Blackburn and Wrexham for at least a couple of hours. And let's not forget, when they get back home, people are going to be entertained, going out for a little drink on 1st of January. Happy New Year. But what a fantastic day. Thank you, Phil Parkinson, for so far this season. Thank you, all the guys, for what you've done. And thank you, Rob and Ryan, for making this club come back from the dead 5 years ago. Because without that, we would not be here. We would not be enjoying this amazing day. Amazing day. And we dominated our day today. You're into pretty much close to the post-game show, but we're going to go there very soon. 2 minutes away from the post-game show. The pie has lasted 80-odd minutes, 90-odd minutes. Is it going to last into the post-game? Or maybe I'm going to eat it in the post-game. You never know. Wrexham moving forward now. Inside their own half. Passing away, lovely. Sheaf passes it off. Dobson over the top, down the line. It's not going to make it, but Wrexham keep possession going over the top. Is that ball going to stay in? It stays in. Ryan Longman now. Doesn't get the cross in, but wins a corner. Let's make it 3-0 before the end of play, shall we? 3-0, please. October gifted experience. Nice to see Kakache. Didn't consider that we will probably see a lot from him in a couple of matches. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big hands up. Big hands up for all Wrexham fans out there. Everybody in the crowd bundled up beautifully. We're going to kill the game right here. Keep it in the corner. George and Sammy going to battle to keep it in the corner. Looking for 10 yards. He's not 10 yards away. He is now keeping it in the corner. Throw-in coming up. It's a Blackburn throw-in. 1 minute to go, guys. You've witnessed a fantastic performance. Blackburn has now emptied the building. All the fans have gone home, and I can't blame them. And that's great. You've killed the crowd. You've killed the game. You killed the team. They've all gone home. It's the finest compliment you can have as an away team. We're into the post-game right now. Seconds on the clock. 30 seconds on the clock. But I tell you now, when you make the home fans run away, go home before the end of the kickoff in the thousands, You beat the team, you scored the goals, and you put in an amazing performance, and you're 2-0 up, and you're looking like the game is now becoming easy. Wrexham steps up today, put an amazing performance in. Like I say, 10 seconds on the clock right now. Baraji going down the right wing, looking to cross the ball. Does get the cross in, and it goes into the empty stand behind the goal. And there you go, final whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, wow, wow. Phil pushing out a big 2-0 on the day. Fantastic performance. This was probably the best performance on the season. Who's your man of the match, guys? Who is your man of the match? Want to know who's your man of the match? Maria says celebratory mince pie incoming. Absolutely. Celebratory mince pie incoming. And it will be. It will be. Di Humphries, we got this. Absolutely, we do. R.R. Reynolds, happy days. Phil J. Weston, great win. Let's go for the Christmas clean sweep on Sunday. Oh, yes. Yes. 3 wins back to back. 2 wins prior to great performances. This was a complete road performance. Great defense. Arthur in goal was on the money. I got to tell you, every man to a man in the team. Team defensive football was fantastic today. Along the back line, Dominic Hyam, inspirational again. Danskar comes in. Yeah, does a fine job too. Callum Doyle runs his race as well. Absolutely. But who is your man of the match? Through midfield, we were articulate. We were strong. Dobson won the challenges. So did Thompson. So did Sheaf. Matty James, in general, was inspirational. Keeping it calm, taking a touch when he needed to, but keeping us in control of the match. Phil Parkinson got this so right. And starting up front, Smithy and Rathbone, your 2 starters up front, both come away with a goal. Ollie Rathbone kicked to bits all over the field, keep coming back for more, and kept coming back for more. Smithy ran his arse off all over the field and gets a lovely goal to start it off. And Blackburn will regret that ball going over the top, won't they? Not Smithy. He saw, he gauged, he let it drop, hit it first time, and was pear-shape in goal as it goes in. And Smithy going up to the fans right now with the shirt. This is class act. This is class act. He's going up to a little kid. Look at that. Just gave his shirt to a little kid. That kid won't forget that for the rest of his life. That sort of thing brings tears to your eyes. It really does. That's how sweet this game can be. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm taking a moment here just to go with the fans, the Red Dragons fans. That little boy will never forget that. The standing ovation by the Wrexham fans right now is so rewarded and so correct. And Phil just went up and punched up to the crowd. I tell you, it's going to be a very interesting post-match interview to Phil. And I will say this, I do hope one day that he gets some real bloody questions in the interviews. Real good questions. Not the Homer questions, Mr. Wrexham interviewer. I'm not going to say his name. We know who he is. He's a lovely guy. But meet up, beef up, get some real questions on Phil. Make the day. Attack, possession, 52% for Blackburn, 48% for Wrexham. Tackles won 12-8 in favour of Wrexham, 14-14 interceptions, 6 blocks for Wrexham, 1 for Blackburn Rovers, 20 clearances to 34 for Wrexham. Passing accuracy, 76% passing accuracy for Blackburn, 72 for Wrexham. Key passes, 6 apiece. Discipline, 14 fouls to 10, Blackburn. Not a bad match at all. Not a bad match at all. Have you seen a better match this season away from home? I don't think you have. I don't think you have. I don't think you have. Let me have a quick hit on tea. Going to quickly give the game a little right, and then we're going to get into the chat to finish off. But I tell you, January 1st is fantastic. I remember Smithy putting the ball in the back of the net and the young kids F-bombing like crazy. It was crazy. So funny. Little kids, potty-mouthed, having a go at Smithy. And he turns around and he's laughing. Beautiful. But the game, in essence, Wrexham came to play. They came prepared. The tactics were perfect. Everybody to a man put in a shift. No one was hiding today. And off the back of the last 2 wins, the confidence is building. You've got to ask yourself one quick question as we move through. Can this run continue? Is there a winning running streak coming up? How far can this unbeaten streak go. But the time and the day, January 1st, we started at minute 1. We finished at 90 plus 5. Didn't take a second off. Arthur had moments that tested him, but everybody was there to bail it out. I can't remember the amount of first balls we won in the box. I can't remember the amount of headers we cleared from our own penalty area while under pressure. Arthur came through, punched a few out, nearly got caught on one, but he ran as fast as he could to get back in the goal, making sure that it wasn't going to be a repeat major error. On the day, 2-0. Wrexham owned the match. Ismail, the Blackburn coach, got it all wrong. Blackburn tic-tac-toed their way to a sleepwalking loss, like you've seen us do. But they tic-tac-toed to a loss within the 90 plus 5. Everything they did was wonderfully nice. Nice. But nothing was effective. You could say hitting the crossbar. You hit the target. Did it go in? Nothing was effective what they did all match. And off the back of the form coming in, not being scored on for 381 minutes coming into this match, you would have thought we had a major problem. So let's take a look back at the 2 matches that we just won. Goals going in, yes, we conceded. Goals going in, yes, we conceded 2. But goals going in. Confidence lifting up. When you score, you start enjoying the match. You start enjoying your role. Everything clicks into place. Today, 2 goals on the road. A shutout for Arthur. Phenomenal performance. I'd tell you, it doesn't get better than that. Coming up next is another battle as we've got till the end of the season. But if we produce that kind of play, that kind of energy, determination, and will to win, I tell you now, the question asked earlier in the show, can we get into the playoffs? By the way, go to that video in the library. What Wrexham need to stop now to make the 2026 playoffs. Watch that. Answer up. I want comments on that one. I want comments on this one. But answer up on that one. It's tell exactly what we need to do. But wins on the road, is what I said on the head of this one, is what needs to improve for Wrexham. We got to win on the road. That's only number 3 on the season. The last win was 18 matches ago on the road. I think we've just struck gold. I really want to see this continue. And looking at the way the team played today, the last 3 games, and in the unbeaten streak as well, the one thing that we're adding to our game is goals. But we need to continue to add goals, because I guarantee you this, there will be days in the future where we won't be able to get the goals, where we will be thinking to ourselves, we need to pick somebody up in January. Go to that video. It answers all that. Going into the chat right now before we shut it down, but I got to tell you, fantastic, 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 unbelievable. I'm going to get everything that we need to know, scores on the table and everything else. Games coming up after this will tell us where we sit, but right now, I'm going to go into the championship. I'm going to tell you exactly where we are sitting. Right now, 8th in the table, 25 matches in, 9 wins, 10 draws, 6 losses. Doesn't that look respectable, eh? Ooh, them is big numbers. Them is big numbers. The difference between 6-10-6 and 9-10-6, massivo. 37 points right now. We are, as it stands, 1 point out of the playoffs, yeah? And we're 15 points clear of relegation. For anybody that wanted to see us fail this season, I think your wish is really hit hard. But we're not failing. Going into the crowd, going into the chat. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, here, Celebrity Pie coming up. Maria, I'm going in there. Here we go. Yep, that's a lovely mince pie. I'm loving it. And I'm not doing the butter thing either. Lovely. Excuse me. Got to wipe the old beard. Beautiful. Always prepared. There we go. After the match. Into the chat. Man of the matches is what I'm looking for. Man of the matches is what I'm looking for. Angus McWhorter. Angus, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? And one more time, if anybody doesn't know it, yeah, that's what you say. That's Happy New Year in Welsh. Phonetics, not the right spelling, yeah? Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Happy New Year. So Angus and everybody else, Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Happy New Year. Into the chat again. Octo Gifted Experience. One more say, when are we getting a Sir Philip Parkinson year? Well, he's got the key to Wrexham. So he is Sir Parky, Sir Philip of Wrexham per se. So he's got the key to the town. I know it's a city. Before anybody jumps on my face, I know it's a city. But we are the town. We are the town. We are the town. Rathbone Masterclass course in football. Absolutely grim plays. Rocking it. Digging this, number 20. Digging this, number 20. Another Rathbone. Free Pug Show. Rathbone Man of the Match. Free Pug Show. Guess I was right after all. 2-0, love. 2-0. You should have put the house on that puppy. Absolutely. 2-0 on the day. Fantastic. Octo Gifted Experience. When are we going to get to see Phil Parkinson? Sir Philip Parkinson. You know, if he carries on, I mean, does the royal family not love Wales? They better add. They better add. That guy who sits on top used to be our Prince of Wales, yeah? Better add. So, yeah, Parky on the New Year's honours list. Come on. Why not? Yes. Yes. Back into the chat. Happy New Year. Just woke up. That's Angus McWhirter. Absolutely, son. Waking up to a 2-0. The night frequency. Rathbone Man of the Match. Close second is Smith. Yes, Smithy had a great game. Yes, he did. Good on the chat, good on the chat, good on the chat. Stevie Scott Stevie's audio is good. It hopefully better be. I'm still seeing my numbers bounce, so I am good. I am good. I am good. Davikus, Blwyddyn Newydd Dda. Happy New Year. Good that we can find a backup team against bottom half of the table and still get results. Starters got much needed rest. Rathbone was brilliant. Absolutely, but not too many backup players. I mean, there's a few regulars in there, but great point. And we didn't discuss that earlier. There's a few guys getting some really good rest at the right time. We're coming through the Christmas period. Games are coming thick and fast. Now into the new year, games are still going to come thick and fast. It's a great point you make, DeVickers. Great point. People getting rest. Starters got much needed rest. And he also says Rathbone was brilliant. Octo Gifted Experience. Too many games today. Can't see where we might end up at the end of the day. Yeah. I'd say probably at worst 11, maybe 10. But it all depends where those results come in. Kent, Alberta Rex, Alberta Strong. How you doing, son? Morning all. I couldn't get out of bed until half-time. Well, that's okay. We scored in either half. You could have picked either half, but you came in anyway. Way to go, Scott. Way to go, Scott. Freedom. Let's go. Digging this. Great game, great show, great team, great. Freedom. Let's go. Digging this. Great game, great show, great team, great family, great host. Ultimate Soccer Show for the win. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for having me, Steve. Thank you for being here, digging this. And hey, keep coming back late, bruv. You keep bringing in the goals. Like I told you earlier in the season, superstar, we're going to give you the honorary member to the squad. Number one. We'll give you number one. There you go. Way to go, digging this. Way to go, digging this. Octo Gifted Experience. Never been done 3 in a row. 4 question marks. Yes. Yes. I think there's a good chance that if we play our cards right, yes, it can be done. Just going to go check something here, guys, while I go on the other line. Bada boom, bada bing. Well, I tell you, I was happy watching this game today. I'm happy as a pig in you-know-what, sitting 8th in the league. I really am. It couldn't get better. Yes, get ready for the FA Cup game, and why not? But again, I'm going to say I'm not looking for much out of the FA Cup game. That comes in too. But the next game, also on the road, it's going to be a toughie. January 4th, Sunday, Derby County. A win there is possible. I feel that I'd be happy with the draw, but I'm getting greedy now because this team has started to come in its own. The form, the confidence, the self-esteem of every player is rising. The stock value is rising of this team, its potential in the league. So I say I'm not going to pull a jinx on it, but you could see a result against Derby.
But Derby go either way sometimes. They'll put on a great game or they'll go flat. The time you want to take on Derby and put them under pressure is at Derby's ground. I'd love to say the baseball ground as it was back in the day. But Derby is where you put them under pressure. So I'm quite happy that we're on the road. Can it be 4? On the basis of this, yes, it could be. It absolutely could be. But again, Octo gifted experience, never been done 3 in a row, 4 question mark. Kent, Alberta, Rex, you'll be happy to know I gladly lost my bets on Wrexham to lose or draw. There you go, buddy. Way to go, Kent. You're a hero, son. You're a hero. Octo gifted experience. Great game for the whole team. I tell you, it was great game for all of us too, worldwide Wrexham fans. Great game for Wrexham, the city, town. Great game for all the fans, OGs. Great game for everybody. Hey, isn't it a lovely day? Isn't it nice? Doesn't it make a day when we get the results and everything seems perfect? All we now need is the results to go in the right place from the games still coming in to keep us high in the table. But as we stand, we're 8th, maybe going to slip down to 10 or 11. Let's see what happens with them results. Back into the chat. Free Pug Show. Okay, back to bed for me. Watch you next match. Absolutely sleep tight. Don't let the big buds bite. And wrap up warm. Night Frequency, the Night Frequency playoffs. Here we come. I got to tell you, off the base of today, the way the team played, the way the team has come through this season, it's really going from strength to strength. It really is. It's really going from strength to strength. It really is. If we continue to rise as we have begun, I certainly see us staying in a top 10 position to position ourselves to chase into the playoffs. I say we're going to finish 3rd, 4th. We might not even get to 5th. But 6th spot is definitely up for grabs for many teams in a similar situation to Wrexham AFC right now. It is there to challenge for. And I say this, January, pick up the trades. Just a couple. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You've got to go watch that video. What Wrexham need to do now to make the 2026 playoffs. It's in the library, the latest one delivered. And that's why there was no pre-game, because I worked extensively on that to give you more information on how we can make this squad team better and how we can improve our chances on making that chase for a top 10 and making that chase for either 5th or 6th in the playoffs. It can be done. It really can be done. Back into the chat. Maria says, Derby have the same home record as Wrexham's away record, 3-5-4. They are at home to Middlesbrough today. Absolutely. Let's hope Middlesbrough take it to them, grind them down a bit, soften the confidence, and make them realise that they're not that great at home. For us to turn up and then maybe take on the day. There's a chance that we can go and get something there. Kent, Alberta Rex. Kent says, I know I'm late into this, but was surprised when I woke up and saw the lineup for this match. League debut for Ashfield. Pretty sure nice to see Kakache on the pitch and Smudge score. Absolutely. 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 1 second, guys. Gotta love a cup of tea. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, the next game, Derby, Sunday, January 4th. There will be a pre-game. I have now time to get that done. There will be a pre-game. And on the pre-games moving forward, I will also tag in the description the last pre-game and the last post-match of every game moving forward, which will give you a library on what we did in the last match, in the post-match address, and in the pre-match address. And then you'll get the watch-along Sunday and the post-match after that. So one more time, letting you know, the pre-matches are coming again. The next one, in the description down below, will have the post-match from the game and the pre-match from the game we played before in the season against Derby. That's what you got to look in for now, because we've got all the information that we can share moving forward. Halfway through gives us half a season to draw from, to add to the shows, to give you the compendium, more information. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go get some well-earned breakfast, some bacon, some eggs, maybe 5 eggs. I love my eggs. Love my eggs. And putting it this way, I hope Smithy loves his round eggs between his legs, because he got battered good time and he was in a bit of pain, but he kept going. Ollie Rathbone kicked all over the park when he came on, battered, but he kept going. O'Brien got battered. A few players got battered today, but they had the character to keep going. And why? Because wins bring smiles. Wins make you play with strength, speed. You don't seem to be sucking air when you're winning. It's easier to play on the front foot and gain 3 points a match. It's easier than losing against a better team where all you're doing is sucking air and defending for your life on the edge of your own penalty area for what seems like 60 to 70 minutes. And we've seen games like that this season for Wrexham. So again, I'm going to say this team is rising. Everybody's coming together. The gelling time was gone long term. Now we got a team that knows where everybody is. Now we got a team that knows the level and what's expected. And now we got a team that has a mission, and you can see it coming forward. I'm going to finally say it. You can literally see, looking straight at the board, that the playoffs is not exactly something to dream about. It's something to aim for. It's something to challenge for. And moving along, I fully expect to see us staying in the top half of the table and challenging. Go watch that video I just dropped. It'll tell you a lot more. But for today, I'm a happy guy. Man of the match is your Ollie Rathbone, voted in by you, the chat. And I'm going to confirm I agree with that too. Ollie Rathbone, man of the match. Before we leave, cheers, Stevie. Happy New Year from Kent, Alberta Rex. Maria says 7 of Wrexham's remaining away games are against teams below 13th in the championship. Great show today, Stevie. Happy New Year. Up the town. Let's leave it at that. Brilliant chat. Brilliant people. Love you all. Come back again on Sunday. Things are looking good. 3 wins back to back. Cheers.